Hello, you're welcome to Grandbed Sports. We're here for Manchester United versus Chelsea, the first Premier League game after Eric Ten Hag's reign, and we'll be back after this introduction.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, boys.
Chelsea boys.
Chelsea, big one.
We're going.
Chelsea United.
We're going to win the league, lads. And NISTELROY'S going to take us all the way for a week anyway.
The real question is, can the new manager keep you up?
One of 7 lads.
What are we going to talk about now that Ten Hag has gone, lads? Like, I just feel all our content's been destroyed.
Nothing to bitch about all week.
No.
Nothing.
Jesus, huh?
Yeah, they're on a high, all right. Yeah, but sure, how many fucking managers have they had in the last 10 years?
Oh, sure, a pile. Did you see the stat about poor old Delit there? Every time, I think has he been a pro footballer for 6 or 7 years, and he's had 6 or 7 different managers.
Yeah.
So he's had this awful tendency. He gets signed by a manager, and then the manager gets sacked. And it's happened again with Ten Hag. You know, it's gas like.
Jesus.
You wouldn't be inclined to sign him if your manager wanted to keep your job, would you?
No, yeah. It's just
If you believed in that kind of thing,
strange stuff.
He'd be well down the list of fucking potential transfers.
There can't be too many players that have that sort of a stat hanging off them.
That's shocking.
Yeah. So, like Chelsea haven't won in 10 years in Old Trafford.
Is it that long? It is.
Yeah. So I mean, pressure's on today. I don't know, boys. Like, you can't fucking blame Ten Hag for everything.
No,
you can't blame Moyes. You can't blame Ollie. You can't blame
you
can't blame a lot of them.
I can blame a lot of them for a lot of stuff, but I can blame Ten Hag for a fair bit too. But I'm done bitching about that man. He's gone. No. Then we got our new boy coming.
Yeah,
Mr. Amarim,
39.
Yeah, I mean, look, who knows? He could be devoured by the job.
Do you want to do the old profile on him and then we can have a chat about him maybe?
Yeah.
Might be the way to do it.
We've a little bit of info on our man here, Benny. We might just have a quick look.
Peter Flannery in the comments there, lads, is saying we're all looking beautiful. Sure, we're sexy men, Flano.
Appreciate that, Flano.
How's that red complexion?
It's just natural, you know.
The Hems home across is still there. Listen there, he's been assistant manager for so many teams only because he couldn't get his full coaching license. Is that true?
I didn't know that, no.
He got his full coaching he ended up getting his final coaching license through Ireland, through the FAI.
All right.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Wow, Benny.
Yeah.
Very good.
I hope Flano has that in his
I hope that's
information package.
I hope I'm right about that.
If you didn't, Flano, what the fuck were you doing all week?
We're going to get stuck into
these crackers here.
Surely Flano has that in the profile.
I only hope it's true.
So, our man Ruben Amorim was born in Lisbon, Portugal in 1985. He played the majority of his career in Portugal as a midfielder with Belenenses and Benfica. Played from under 18s with Portugal and was capped 14 times for the senior team. 1 second there now.
14 caps as a international player, not bad, I suppose, in fairness.
Mm-hmm.
So...
leave it, Doc.
Retired early though, didn't he?
I'm sure if he's gone into coaching that younger, he's only 39. Sure,
Yeah.
So, sorry, I was just trying something there with the graphic, but we'll worry about it another time. So he enjoyed most of his success with Benfica. Benny, as a player, won 3 league titles, 1 Portuguese Cup, 5 League Cups and 2 Super Cups.
Okay.
Retired in 2017 and began coaching in the 3rd division with Casa Pia in 2018. So we'll have a look at his management, Pat. He'd a short stint with Braga where I believe he won the League Cup.
Yeah.
And then he was with Benfica under 23s as well. But I think winning the League Cup with Braga, Sporting Lisbon came in for him and took a punt on him. And in 2021, he led Sporting to their first Primera title in 19 years, which was fair going.
Fair going. It's probably all Porto and fucking...
Benfica, sure, I
yeah,
suppose.
Benfica up to that, yeah.
Known for his communication skills and tactical knowledge, which will be tested now in the Premier League, Amorim is an admirer of an offensive football with domination and control. Uses a 3-4-3 formation with attacking wing backs. Now that's where it's going to become interesting at United because there's maybe a little bit of a dirt there of quality wing backs. He's credited with rejuvenating Sporting Lisbon by promoting their youths, instilling a winning mentality and a cohesive style of play. Jose Mourinho describes his style as always intense. No.
Like sex outdoors.
Always intense. always intense sounds like a bad tampon ad or something, but anyway.
Sorry, it's sex with camping, isn't that it?
Anyway, this is Peter Flattery's.
It took me a couple of seconds.
Peter Flattery's language here, not mine. And Bruno Fernandes believes he has the skill set to succeed in England, Spain or France. Guillaume Belag says he's adding layers of knowledge to his methods and will provide thrilling football. Well, I'll be the judge of that one because God knows it's been scoured for 10 years.
Yeah.
But that's a little bit of info on the new guy.
Jesus, I hope my stat on him getting his license through the FBI is right.
Did you just pick that out of your backside? Like just, the boys won't have a clue. I'll just throw the sucker out.
But the thing for me, Clive, is the way he plays is not going to suit an awful lot of the United players. Like if he plays, I don't think he can play 3-4-3 at United because you have hardly three centre backs that are. You hardly have two that are very good. Never mind three. You'd know when they can play wing back. Luke Shaw could,
but
he's always injured. Maybe Delors could, but I don't think he have enough that can play that position. And then the other thing is he's high press. It's intensity, and I don't think you've too many passengers to play that style of football. Like,
sure, look. To be honest with you, as long as the lad comes in and tries to play a bit of football, I'm sick to death of watching scutter ball.
But are the players capable of playing it?
But you're like
Rashford,
you had Ten Hag there.
Bruno,
there was no plan. You had Ole. It was literally sit back and counter, no other plan. Jose was a park the bus, and Van Gaal was just, we'll keep the ball, we'll do nothing with it, but we'll keep it. But I mean, it's been awful stuff to watch. So I'm just hoping this lad, all the rumours are he's entertaining football. That's all I want. Do you know what? And I think to myself, lads, that if a guy comes in there and he's struggling, but you can see what he's trying to do, fans will stick with him. If you can see what the man is trying to do, fans will buy into it. If it's
But the other thing that
positive football,
I can't understand, like they're talking about Ineos, like they're going to change everything, right? And they're this gift to football because they have such a big, they're such a big commercial success. But like they bought into Mercedes, they bought a third of Mercedes at the point where Mercedes fell off a cliff, Formula One, right?
Yeah.
Who else did they buy? They bought their America's Cup team was a shambles, and they bought a third. Sky Cycling, they bought into them, and when they were elite, and now they're bang average. So they have no actual track record of taking a club. Or
you're talking about Glazers?
Ineos. Taking a sporting organisation and actually making it better.
Yeah.
Like, at least the boys in Liverpool, the Fenway Sports Group.
Oh, here we go.
They took the Red Sox from an average side, a side that hadn't achieved for years, Moneyball and all that. That's where they came from.
Yeah.
And they put in a system and they got back and won a World Series. Right? So they had a track record, albeit in a different sport, but they had a track record of doing it.
Yeah.
Ineos have nothing. Their track record is to buy high, sell low, like.
What can go wrong?
What could go wrong? I can't see him making a huge difference.
Why is every manager being strangled? Every single manager that has come in under the Glazers has been strangled.
But if you're if you're asking me, they've brought in the wrong managers.
Jesus,
from day one, why
it couldn't all be that. Like,
I think there's something rotten in that dressing room.
Rotten. Well,
but you can't say that either because for most of the squad that everyone said poisoned Ollie, they're all gone. Bar who? Rashford maybe. The rest are all new signings.
But if you want to lead on from Ferguson, right, who was like all you think of Keane straight away. You know, why wasn't...
I'm sure they got rid of him out of the club. Like.
No, well, they did. I know. But I mean, like, that dog eat dog, you know, you do everything you do anything that matters. Everything that matters to win. Why the fuck didn't they bring him in with Ollie or something?
Apparently,
like
we have a hostage situation going on in the comments.
What's going on here? Jackson.
Flano has his nephew held a gunpoint to watch us and put it in on comment. But whatever it takes, Flano, whatever it takes.
check my stats on Flano. Just do that first on my.
But I tell you, Paul,
fact check me.
Ashling, Brian, Keane, Paul, you're all very welcome.
Paul making reference to Ajax. I tell you, Paul, it'd be some laugh if he ends up going back to Ajax's manager after making them about 300 to 400 million on donkeys.
Jesus, imagine if he went back and he had a serious war chest to spend at Ajax because all the money he gave him from United.
Yeah.
Who is the stand-up leader on that United team?
But sure, this is the thing. But sure, Benny, this is the problem, you see.
There's none.
Like, the wrong managers have come in and the wrong signings have been made. Sure, what's going to happen? It's a recipe for disaster. Now, they brought in David Moyes. Where on earth were you going bringing in a lad like that into a dressing room like that?
But whose fault was that?
But sure, yeah, whatever we
Ferguson.
can say. Yeah, we can
Ferguson
say
brought him in straight away,
Ferguson's fault.
Huge error. He was gone after what? The poor bugger didn't last 6 months. I think he was
8
gone.
months, I think it was, yeah.
They went from him then to Van Gaal, and Van Gaal hadn't managed a club team in about 4 years. He was into international football at that stage. You know, so and then he came in and they went down the route of trying to sign big star names. They brought in Falcao, Di Maria, lads like this. That, to be honest with you, lads who didn't care. They were there for the payday.
Yeah.
Is that Fletcher's young fella on the bench? There's a Fletcher
He's on a junior
bench
run,
for United.
Yeah, well, he's on.
Is
I know
he?
he's on.
Yeah.
For United.
Is it Darren Fletcher's young fella?
He's twins. Yeah, he's twin signed for United anyway. But they're
What age are they?
They're 18.
Oh, yeah.
It might be him.
Possibly. What's his name?
Fletcher. Well, it just said
Yeah.
Fletcher,
They have a tradition there of naming a youth player on the bench for every game.
Okay. Yeah. Possibly so. Yeah.
I'm going to do starting lineups here, folks. Just
Yep.
I don't know, boys. The Chelsea team looks dangerous.
Chelsea are going alright at the moment, in fairness. So as the guests, we'll go with Chelsea first. You got Sanchez in goals, Gusto, Fofana, Colwell and James, Caicedo and Lavia, Madueke, Palmer, Neto and Jackson up front.
Pretty much as they've been the last few games.
Yeah, and over to United, Van Nistelrooy sticking with a 4-2-3-1 as he did the other night, albeit against a depleted Leicester side.
Leicester
Onana,
reserves.
yeah, Mazraoui. You're not buying into the hype, Shane, no?
No.
Mazraoui, Delish, Martinez, Dalot, Ugart and Casemiro in the middle, Rashford, Fernandes, Garnacho. At least Garnacho appears to be starting on the left, and Rasmus Highland up front. Because whenever you need a goal, you go to the man who's got probably 3 of them in the last year.
Yeah, but he's still the highest scorer for United.
Yeah, probably, yeah. It's pretty depressing, right?
Yeah.
So the huddles are going on before the
I
game.
think both teams are as expected. It'll be interesting to see, like, Chelsea have lots of legs in midfield. It'll be interesting to see how Casemiro gets on in the middle of the park today.
Nice thunder bastard at the weekend there.
I see your man Endo Fernandez is on the bench, lads, for Chelsea, right?
100 million signing.
100 million signing. So I'm going to give you a few guesses here. What's the win rate, percentage win rate, when
getting ready to
Fernando
go
has
here,
played
folks.
for Chelsea over the last 2 years?
Sorry, say that again. The percentage
What's
win
the
rate of him
percentage
playing?
win rate when he's played for Chelsea in the last 2 years?
And we're off.
Like, is it good or bad? I don't know.
That's the question.
Yeah, well, I mean,
What's the win rate when he's togged
When
out?
he's played.
I wouldn't have a clue.
Oh.
But he's obviously not playing today, so it must be bad. Must be like 20% or something, is it?
But
I don't
20 would be impossible, I'd say. It's 35% with him. It's 81% without him. 100
Ouch.
million signing, right?
Yeah.
Goals conceded, 1.5 with him, 1 without him. goals scored, 2.5 without him, 1.5 with him.
But is he not still making his place
Oh.
in Argentina, is he?
I don't know what's going on with him at
Just
Chelsea.
doesn't
Whether
fit
he's just
in.
taking the money and down tools and not trying.
Just
his
doesn't
fucking-
fit.
But
Just
you had that
doesn't fit.
shite during the summer there as well, where he was.
I was
wasn't he?
looking at
Wasn't he
it. I only
chanting
saw
some?
it to something I saw on TikTok today. And
But wasn't he chanting
couldn't
some
believe
stupid
it.
song there that got him in a bit of bother as well, or something? Bruno free kick to United here, and it doesn't
Easily
beat the first
defended.
man.
Doesn't get out over the first man.
Yeah, so I suppose Chelsea, Benny, would be the team on form here of the two,
Yeah.
or in reasonable form anyway.
Will we do predictions?
Oh yeah, better do it out prediction. Go on, Benny.
Sorry, Clive. I'm just going to have to go.
Don't do it to me, Benny. You are an ex-Chelsea boy at the end of the day, so I wouldn't begrudge you going for Chelsea.
I am. I cannot see them doing it. 2-1 Chelsea.
Okay.
Not too bad. Not bad. Not real bad.
Gosh, I'm not going to be super optimistic. I'm going to go for 2-2.
2-2. Okay.
I think both teams will concede goals, and
Yeah, I think there's got to be a bounce in United because Ten Hag is gone. I think you'll see a little bit a short-term lift out of the players because that's what they've done every time they've gotten a new manager, and then 8 weeks later it's back to their normal shite. I was going to go 2-2 as well, Clive. No, I'm going to give Chelsea the edge. I'm going to say 3-2 Chelsea.
Ooh.
nice 5 goals.
Jeez.
5-goal thriller.
Yeah.
Palmer allowed Hardy with the hat trick.
No, 2. It's a 2 for Parma.
Yeah.
Flanagan 2-2. Paul O'Connell 4-1.
Easy, Paul.
Ooh.
Easy.
Oof.
Paul going for the juggler. Only 2 minutes 20 seconds in.
Flana there has mentioned the great Clare cornerback to win his first All-Star, Mr. Hogan.
Oh, yeah.
Young Clare of the year at
Yeah.
the weekend. What a year, lads.
Some going.
He won everything he could win, Hines. He won the Fitzgibbon. He won Clare the tournament during the Fitzgibbon Championship. He won the league.
Oh, great ball.
He won the All-Ireland. He won the club championship. He won an All-Star, and he won Young Hurler of the year.
That's Young Player of the Year, is it?
Young Player of the
Yeah,
year.
yeah. Jesus.
He's literally the only thing he didn't win that he could have won was the Munster Championship.
Was the Munster Championship, yeah. Yeah, God.
'Twas a grand year, like.
Just
Yeah.
a grand year, yeah.
That's some going right.
If Carlsberg did hurling seasons, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but is he worth the shit to play soccer? Oh, cross.
And I wasn't clued in at all over the weekend. I was busy, but did Conroy get the football in the end? No.
He got
He
Clare
got
of
in
the year.
He
Yeah.
got in the end, yeah. No, there was talk about him being
No, he got it all right.
too old.
What
and
was
all
the
that.
stat about Kerry in Dublin? No All-Star for, was it 20-something years, or was it more?
Oh, I didn't hear anything, honestly.
Yeah, I know. I didn't hear the team. I just heard it was the first time. No Kerry or
Okay.
Dublin player. I thought was Clifford only average? I thought he might have snuck in one.
No.
Jesus.
I
I
suppose
suppose
he
he's-
didn't play enough.
His problem is he
Didn't
set
play
a
well.
standard now that he has to meet to get
Yeah,
his
but
All-Star.
Yeah.
Kerry didn't progress far enough, like so.
Yeah.
No, in fairness, the football all-stars, the Galway and Armagh boys deserved their share. And you see the loud fella, Cannon, got wing back.
Yeah.
It's nice to see after the year they had. It was nice to see him
True.
get one as well, no, in fairness.
I know your man Glass, who destroyed us. Glass got it the year before, but I still wouldn't have begrudged them again this year.
I'm sure they had a terrible year as well. Like
for
Derry had
Derry.
a poor year, like.
But sure,
Jeez, it
did
wasn't
not
too
get as
bad.
far as the semi or quarter final.
Quarter-final, yeah. But still, like,
Yeah, still though.
you know, and they'd been dire in the Ulster Championship.
Yeah, he
like,
played a
do you
great
know.
club campaign. Though. I suppose it doesn't come into it, does it? Or does it? No, it
Maybe a
doesn't.
small bit.
No, not really.
But if you're up against a fella who probably had a decent club campaign and did well with the
Yeah,
county or
Conroy is
Bruce.
old.
Hi,
though, isn't
Mr.
he?
Layden is in the house
35.
from Maggieville, a townie living in Clarecastle, a converted magpie.
Oh,
Very
my God.
good.
So
Very
he
welcome,
says
Adam.
Newcastle softened them up in the cup during the week, 2-1 United. Then Newcastle had a great win against Chelsea in the cup.
Mm.
And
See,
a great win
at-
yesterday.
Yeah, Jesus, big time.
Gigi Man got a lovely header, Isaac, didn't he?
Cracker.
Yeah, it is.
But,
yeah.
but you know what?
Brilliant ball in from Gordon.
I was just going to say it's like an old school Premier League goal. Ball goes out to the winger. First time, this beautiful cross in, bang,
Yeah.
top corner header. You just don't
it
see
was
it.
a cracking goal, no.
Some ball in from Gordon.
Great win. Jesus, I wasn't expecting that one, no.
Damien Rice then missed a sitter at the end. It was
You'd
just
feel
icing on
desperately
the
sorry
cake.
for him,
yeah,
wouldn't you?
yeah. Jeez, my heart went out.
Oh, Jesus. Heartbroken.
Of all the poor boys.
So, and City
I
beaten.
hit her to back post. No one around him and heads it wide. Oh, it was an awful miss.
City beaten.
Yeah, I
Hard
tell you,
believe.
just setting up for you fuckers. Liverpool lads,
sure,
not
look.
too bad. Even though, in fairness to, like, I was having this conversation with Rob yesterday, and it turned out that half of them actually tugged out. I was naming off their injury list to Dunny. And Kyle Walker has been out, Vardiol has been out, Savino apparently was going to be out, De Bruyne is out, Rodri's out, Doku out, all these lads. But
Doku played.
Yeah, Doku came on.
Vardiol
played. Walker started. But they've been missing for games, is my point.
Yeah.
And De Bruyne was on the bench, and Rodri's just a massive
loss.
Imagine having the player of the year
I've
be
no
the Ballon
sympathy
d'Or winner, and he's gone for the season with an ACL tear.
But you can't have any sympathy for City when it comes to injuries. They have the biggest squad in Europe.
No, true, but I'm just saying I think he's doing some job to keep him up there. That would cripple most clubs. Like your two main centre midfielders gone is huge.
Oh, fair play to Bournemouth. Jesus, they could have gone. They could have gone 3-0 up. They missed a fucking real good chance. Your man hit the post, and the follow up was driven wide.
They're absolutely flying it. Your man's doing a brilliant job.
Oh yeah, I thought they'd struggle after Solanke going. No, but they've really, really done well. Like
and Forrest, brilliant stories. Like
3-0 against West Ham. No, they were 1-0 up when West Ham and a man sent off. But
did you see it? Did you see it?
Ayana.
Did you see the West Ham raid? Absolutely deft. I mean, the guys on the yellow sprints out towards the fella who's going nowhere and flies in with the idiot.
What did the West Ham lose by? 3-0.
3-0 for finish.
Forrest
are up to
I'd
third.
say he's in trouble, that manager.
The
Petigui, is it, or whatever the fuck his name is?
And Brighton, Benny, what do you think of the game? Did you watch it?
I don't know. No, I only saw the highlights.
Still hurts.
Still hurts, yeah.
You were all over Liverpool in the first half. You should have been 2 or 3-0 up.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Kelleher made one great save, a one-on-one job.
Wasn't there a Brighton fella blazing over the bar?
There's another fella blazing over the bar. So he deserved to be 2-0 up at half time. Liverpool were dreadful. And then the second half, Liverpool, a couple of substitutions made a big difference. Jones and Diaz come on and changed the game. And then
Riley didn't play, no. I didn't see anything on it.
I don't remember him playing.
He's not back yet, no, yeah.
No, to setting up for you, but is there an argument, Doc, that like Liverpool are conceding goals? Can you keep coming back every week?
But we're not conceding goals. It's only our 5th goal conceded in the whole Premier League.
You conceded 2 to Arsenal the other day.
Yeah, and we'd only 3 conceded before that. So that's our 6th goal we've conceded in 10 games.
I suppose it's not too bad, so.
No.
Here's a horrible thought. United lose, and the next 2 below them win. They go to 16th place in the league.
Chance for Chelsea. Oh. Do they really? Would they drop? Have those other teams played yet? No?
They played yesterday, so it probably can't happen. But next week.
Maybe next week.
They're playing Leicester next week.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Leicester go for revenge.
Yeah. I think that was something that was said yesterday, to be fair. Early.
Oh, yeah.
Early in the day.
West Ham were beaten and Leicester drew, so the 2 of them could have gone above them, all right. And Everton were beaten, so they could have gone above them as well.
They could have, yes. It was yesterday morning, so that was, So they won.
So they could have been dropped to 17th. If the 3 of those had won yesterday, they could have been all... if the 3 of those had won yesterday, they could have been down to 17th.
Yeah.
So we're going to win it.
We're going to win it. But we can safely say top 4 is gone this year. Gone. He's no chance.
Oh, fuck yeah.
He's top 4. Jesus, Brighton have fucking more chance of getting top 4.
Oh, 100%. Brighton were good yesterday. Just a little bit of quality in the end. Salah's goal was lovely though, isn't it?
Look at that. They've had many managers. They've had 3 managers in their build over the last 5-6 years.
Who?
Brighton
are gift. Jeez, you have some gift for picking out top quality upcoming managers, and you just sit in there and nothing changes.
Players.
Yeah,
players.
No, it is brilliant.
Yeah.
Player, great recruitment, but your
ball by Garnacho,
your managerial recruitments are always on the ball.
Jesus Christ, that's dreadful.
You
never see a guy come in there and radically change anything. It's just we'll keep it going.
That's the thing.
They know who to get. And I guarantee you, if someone probably picked worst case scenario, Hurtzler gets an offer or decides to pack it in, they probably have a list of lads already going up constantly.
I'd say they're constantly looking.
Yeah.
So look at it goes without saying that they were looking at what's his name again? Armin. What do you call the new manager again?
Amarin.
Yeah, they've been looking to him obviously for a month. They've been talking to him for fucking months.
But sure, apparently,
I don't
know what to believe.
He hoarded himself around the Premiership over the summer. Like, so apparently he was tapping up West Ham. He was tapping up Chelsea.
We've no proof of this.
Liverpool.
We're just going to
If
truck
you
it
just
out
go by what was being said over the summer and by all the journals in the game. Like, he was really putting himself out there to come to the Premiership over the summer. Like,
Okay.
so like United, if he was looking to go, why did United sign him that time? Like,
That's business, though, isn't it? Like,
yeah, but I don't blame him. But I'm saying, why did United stick with Ten Hag at that stage and waste the first 10 games of the season, 11 games of the season? By the time he comes in, it makes no sense.
It's big business, though. It's probably
Ten
about
Hag he'd 1 year left in the contract. They had to boot him.
Yeah, but it's
crazy.
It's probably
FA Cup
also,
or no FA Cup. FA Cup's a fucking egg cup now, anyway.
But the worse he gets, there's depreciation value on him. You know what I mean? So maybe, I don't know. Well, look, you're not going to. They knew they weren't going to win the league fucking this year anyway. So maybe give him a few games. Maybe do a really bad job.
I actually think he's a really good manager, and I'd fancy him to take over most other squads. I just think the United players aren't what he won't suit the type of football he'll want to play.
Yeah. There's no fucking leaders in that team either.
No.
Oh, very, very few, if any, yeah.
So the old point we prove nearly every show we come on, lads, is the old Guinness goes off very quick in the glass.
You see, you should never report it.
It was an accident. It was an accident.
Mistake out of me.
Glass in your hand.
Mistake, Heinz.
Amateur hour by.
It was an accident.
Jeez, I can barely lift mine. It's so cold.
Paul O'Connell reckons it took Pep $1.5 billion to win the Champions League. It's probably a fair enough assessment.
True.
Not far off it anyway, it's that.
Anyway.
And did you see the Leicester or the Ipswich game yesterday? Christ, they were robbed.
Ipswich are on some run of luck.
Oh,
I mean, they got their hearts broken by, was it Brentford there?
Like Stonewall penalty turned down, and then Calvin Phillips.
Is that where your man literally went straight into your man?
He just literally
barged him straight over inside the box.
Ball comes out to the edge, ball breaks, your man goes in, half pulls out of the tackle, does his best to get out of the tackle, knows he's just not going to make it, and second fucking yellow and gone. So turned down a penalty and a man sent off into one move. Like, Jesus, they can't buy a fucking ounce of luck.
And then IU scores near the date, wasn't it? No sign of your man on yesterday, Benny. Ferguson, no, for Brighton. Got no run, did he?
Did he not? No, I didn't see. Look, when you missed him and
some goal from Salah, holy shit.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
Lovely move.
Oh, great ball in Chelsea. They hit the post. Must have.
Fofana with
I think Fofana has hit the post with a header from a corner.
Who's gone down?
Caldwell. Southampton. Was that their first game to win? Was it?
It was,
Game?
First game.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
so Ipswich
God, how does he miss that? That's see this again. This looks like a tap-in header for Fofana. Oh no, it isn't Fofana. Fofana gets in your man's bloody way. So
they're probably
Udeke, is it, or what's his name?
Yeah.
Oh, he did. He actually pushes him. Oh, give him Fofana. No, listen, not that I'm complaining or anything, but
Wolves
I'd be
no
absolutely
win,
fucking
Benny.
raging out sometimes.
No. So they were 2-1 up, and again a late equaliser by Palace in that game, and Wolves should have been clear out of sight. They scored two lovely team goals, actually played really nice football after going 1-0 down. So they have no win. Southampton got their first win yesterday. Ipswich have no win. Everton got their win. Who else is down the bottom of the table?
They're gone down.
Leicester got their win. Have United a win?
We might have one or two.
You won the first game of the season anyway, sure, against Fulham. Did you win the second game?
And we didn't deserve it. Oh yeah, we had a massive win against Southampton. Massive win. Southampton should have gone 1-0 up against us.
Have you third win?
They missed the penalty, remember?
Have you third win? In the league, though.
What's their points count? 9 points.
9.
No,
I said 3 draws.
2 wins and is it 3? Have they even 3 draws? Jesus, I don't know.
Well, sure, they have a couple of draws anyway, don't they?
As Brian Flannery would say in the comment section, those boys wouldn't defend their own bail. So, to see 3 draws, I don't even know.
Who else did you play, sure? Villa. There was 1 draw anyway, because we did the match 0-0.
That must be it. So 3 draws and 2 wins.
3 draws
That's fair,
and 2 wins. Has to be 9 points, sure.
Very bad.
So 5 losses. Oh no, this is the 10th game.
Lads,
if you lose today, it'll be 5 losses.
I wanted the manager gone in the summer, so nothing that happened this start of the season surprised me. Like so,
They don't have the players. Simple as that.
I thought United had named the team with Rashford down the right and Garnacho down the left, and they've swapped. And I cannot understand it.
Nor can I. Unless it's I don't know, is it a thing that Rashford just makes his way over there and Garnacho kind of goes, shit, I better go over? Or are they swapping maybe as the half goes on? Because, I don't know, maybe they're trying to confuse the defence,
Maybe they're wing fluid.
And is RUUD going to stay on there?
No. The funny thing is, this is where the question comes in. If you're Amorim coming in, right, do you want to clear out, which you probably would, or do you want an ex-legend of the club? I'd love to see RUUD stay, because just even as a striker coach or something, to be brilliant to have a fella like him around.
Yeah.
But if you're the guy coming in to replace the manager and RUUD is there in the background team and things say just don't get off to a great start. So United, say if they were to win today, they beat Leicester the other night, say they win again now next weekend and there's a bit of a buzz, and Amorim comes in and the whole thing starts going to pot very quick. Would you be relaxed to have a fella sitting behind you there who is interim manager and the fans adore him? And
apparently he comes with an entourage as well, though. Like he brings,
I'd love him to stay. Jesus, I'd love him to stay.
He's on S&C and he's on backroom team.
Yeah.
Now whether they keep Van Nistelrooy as well. I was listening to Simon Jordan actually, and he said when he was over Palace as owner, he insisted that managers keep a ex-club pro around.
Of course,
and he said it worked once and it didn't work the other time. So it's kind of down to the manager.
And are these all Portuguese boys?
He insists all his own crew. Yeah, he brings his full crew with him. Klopp did that when he came to Liverpool. He brought all the boys with him from...
Most managers would.
Most of them do. Like.
They'd have their little team.
But an awful lot of the United players are English boys, aren't they?
An awful lot of what? The players?
The players.
Not an awful lot, no.
No?
No, sure.
They're mostly made up of them.
Go through the team that started there today, sure. Is there any?
Well, go ahead.
Rashford, so he's not even playing for England, sure, so he can't even
No, but I mean English boys, English speaking.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
English speaking, I mean, I suppose.
Sure, Luke Shaw is out injured pretty much. Maguire is there, Rashford.
That's about it.
Okay.
That is
Ahmed
is Ivory Coast.
Is he?
Yeah.
I thought he was English.
Still English speaking though, is it? No?
French, no?
French, is it? Okay. Yeah.
Chelsea looking more comfortable here, aren't they? In fairness,
Dunny is asking, is it any good? It's all right, Dunny. Bit of lack of quality, but it's all right.
It's all right, Rob.
I've seen worse games.
Chelsea are looking more lively, Dunny. No surprise there, I suppose. And they've hit the post, Rob. Oh, Manu, sure. How could I forget? Actually, Manu's a loss.
Is he injured? I still can't understand that's how Martinez is a centre half and he's 5'3".
He won the header, though.
He did. Yeah. No, he did. Well, he's a little terrier, like, but look at the size of him. He's tiny, like.
Oh. Missed that there. Looks like Casemiro's after almost causing a howler here.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Lucky.
Ball should never have gone there.
No, it wasn't on there.
No.
Even I suppose he's expecting him to lay off a quick pass, but anyway. So you're saying, Benny, back in the I suppose mid to late 90s, you were a bit of a Chelsea fan?
A little bit, yeah. I kind of...
The Zola, Dennis Wise days.
Dennis Wise, yeah. Drogba.
LeBouf, was he there then?
LeBouf.
Yeah.
Vialli, jeez, I forgot about him.
Poor old
Who was the
Vialli,
keeper again?
Check.
No, it was before him.
No. Who the fuck was?
Who was the goalie during the 90s? Jeez, this is the one now for anyone watching.
Yeah, that's
check.
The scrum cap. After Noel Hunt done him, sure.
Yeah, no, the one before him. So
who was the goalie in the 90s for Chelsea? They probably had a few of them.
One stands out now, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Are you a fan of Flo?
Flo?
He didn't do a whole lot, no.
Huh?
Torre
Andre Flo.
Fuck no.
Striker, big lanky Norwegian. Danish, was he? Danish, maybe?
He played with the Huns then after.
Yeah, well, they're kind of similar. Kind of. They were back that day anyway. They used to get slated for that. Now, I
The
never
guy, hi Rob Dunn. There's an answer by. Remember the guy?
The guy.
Yeah.
Wow, big fella. Had he a mustache, no?
Yeah, kind of a smiggy or the handlebar down there, kind of.
Had he a bit of a comb over kind of
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
going?
well, yeah, he was-
Ed, was it?
He looked like you circa 2001.
Wow.
Aye.
Italian lad, can't remember the name. I thought there was an Italian there too, but
Can't remember, Paul.
I remember Ed, the guy. Dutch,
Boys, you're
surely
the
with a
ones
name
on the
like that.
fucking phones and the laptops.
Yeah,
and he used Google, no?
Everyone out there's a genius by with Google.
Oh.
Casemiro, dilly daddle.
Again,
Nice,
nice.
back.
Palmer nicked him nicely there.
But there's no one in there to cross into or nothing.
Not
It's just,
at all.
Jesus, but where's the movement? Get in there, Highland.
No, there's nothing happening there.
Oh, Highland, he goes down like a sack.
There's nothing happening there.
He would be shot for staying down. That is a
Rasmus
disgrace.
Highland, as Rashford
He
cuts
barely
in the wing.
grazed the arm off the back of his head,
To
and he
play
got
it
down
across-
like he got a fucking box from Tyson. Oh my
Is he after get-
God.
hold on. This could be an eye gouge.
Could be, yeah.
VR check.
I wouldn't even
Sake,
call it a
lads.
hug.
Is the arm around his...
But that's Manchester United.
Indeed.
That is Manchester United.
Oh, Jesus,
Anyone see any of the rugby
Jesus, get
yesterday?
up, Highland, you fucking weed.
No,
What
I
the-
saw nothing.
Did you see any of the
No.
England
Oh,
All
for
Blacks?
God,
No.
Did you see that?
Oh, it's a disgrace.
The All Blacks won on it, didn't they?
He's gone down clutching his face like, oh my God.
Oh, yeah, it is embarrassing. That's an embarrassment.
I wouldn't mind, but there, Rashford,
Yeah.
whoever it was threw down the wing and went to looking for someone to play it across to for the goal, and he's lying on his
He's a
fucking
big
face.
fucking 6'2", big strong centre forward. Stay on your feet.
No,
and go.
to be fair, no,
Fuck
he
the
does.
defender out of your way, for God's sake.
To be fair, no, he does the big stud marks on his neck. Did you see that? No,
But sure, that didn't happen from the arm, like.
I know, but
Why do you have stud marks?
he's big stud mark there.
Toughen up.
Fuck.
If he hadn't gone down so easy, he wouldn't have got the stud.
Look at this, like Rashford's through, looking for someone to pass to. Oh, I don't know. No, he went for the goalie instead of. There's no one there, like. There's no one there. Who are you aiming at, Rashford? Anyway.
But anyway,
lot of
the
old humps and
England All
bumps.
Blacks game. England shot the Togs at the end of the game, Heinz.
Did they? Yeah.
So they had a penalty with about 78 minutes gone to get back. They were 22-24 down.
Down.
Yeah, with 2 minutes to go. They were up the whole
Playing the
game.
All-
The All
playing the All
Blacks
Blacks,
got
yeah.
a try with about 7 or 8 minutes to go. Good try.
Chelsea through.
And converted it to go 2
As
points
Rowie
up.
does well.
So England get a penalty about 40 metres out, I suppose. Your man,
Sorry,
George
you said
Ford.
24.
Yeah, so they were 2 down.
I said
And
22-4.
got their penalty. Hit the post. Came back to an All Blacks
How the
fella.
fuck's that? Garnacho, the ball somehow got through, and he shot it straight at the
straight at the
goalie.
keeper.
Fuck's sake.
I never get excited when United have a chance because, 9 times out of 10, maybe even 19 out of 20 is not going to be goal.
Fucks up the shorts though.
So they got a penalty 40 metres out. George Ford stood up to kick it to win the game effectively. Couple of minutes left. Hit the post. Ball fell back to one of the All Blacks fellas and he knocks it on. So they get a scrum. No, the scrum had been under a bit of pressure and All Blacks really put the pressure on the scrum. But they got the ball out, kind of went backwards, maybe 10 or 15 yards.
Great
so they were
chance
trying
here
to
for
set
Garnacho.
up the drop goal to win the game. Like maybe sneak a penalty close to the post if not.
Yeah.
Straight
3 or 4 times they had it in perfect position to give it back to him. When they eventually gave it back to him, he had to catch the pass up here, forward. They were probably slightly off centre from where they had been a couple of times before. And
I
he
thought
snatched
he-
the kick and kind of sliced. I thought he sliced it and it just bent wide of the post. Game over.
Okay.
But
Jesus.
I thought he himself should have shunted
Shunted
in
in a
between
bit
the
more,
posts.
yeah, yeah.
When
Which
he
is a
got it,
chronic
he was
pass
out
from
to
the
the
scrum half
side.
as well.
Oh, it was brutal, but like
And did they introduce the new rules?
Just know what I didn't. I only saw about the last half hour of it, so I didn't pay any attention. No, while I was watching it.
Yeah.
who's giving us all the
I presume
emojis?
they
Has
were.
to be Rob Dunn.
Oh,
here we go.
Hold on.
Oh, lucky.
Um,
Chelsea with a half chance.
But 2 of the All Blacks boys got Bowden Barrett and Cody Taylor, the hooker, went off with concussion and they failed their HIA. So they are out now for 12 days. So they're going to miss the Ireland game next week.
Oh, fuck. Right.
They're
okay.
big losses now, in fairness.
Yeah.
Munster gave him a decent goal, but
Gave
it
him a great game.
was sickening that they had the guy sin binned and they got 2 tries
Yeah.
with 14
And then
men.
they
It
missed a
was
few kicks
heartbreaking.
to touch, and Munster made some very basic errors.
Yeah.
Oh, when you're playing against the crowd, no, I know you're playing against the All Blacks.
Well, you have to play the perfect game, like.
Yeah, but like when they're down to 14, you can see 2 tries. That's a killer.
Yeah.
So it looked, in fairness, the score finished Munster 24, the All Blacks 38.
Okay.
But with 15 minutes to go, they were down 2 points. Like,
No,
10
it was.
minutes to go,
I'd say it was a great occasion.
They kind of got 2 breakaway tries then. To,
do you know anyone who was in it or anything? Must have been
a few at work.
Must have been some buzz.
Yeah.
Tell me, do many? It's something because I only watched a couple of clips last night, or not last night, the other night. It was on. I don't know, it was on BBC or something like that. Do many go over from the rugby league ever over to rugby
It
union?
happened back in the day, kind of the early 2000s. Your man Robinson came. I remember that English fullback and winger. He came over.
Fast fucker.
Yeah, fast fucker. He came over. And there was a few high-profile ones like that, but it hasn't really happened recently.
No.
There's big bucks in
There's,
league now. You see.
I was going to say the next question is a big money in rugby league.
It's killing it in Australia.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is it?
It's all league in Australia.
Yeah.
Oh, go away.
So
Yeah.
rugby union, Australia are dreadful now because of it, unfortunately.
Okay.
All league and all the money's in the league in the club game.
And is that a new thing because Australia kind of haven't?
The last 20 years, like slowly.
And what about South Africa?
AFL, no
Union's
league in
massive
South
there.
Africa. No,
Is there
it's
no
all
league out there
union,
now?
not fuck all. No.
Have
It's
we any here?
Union, very little.
Northern Ireland. I think there's a couple of teams in.
You get a bit in north of UK, Wigan and those teams like
Leeds
in that area.
Yeah.
It's
But
big-
I
it's
like
big in-
it.
It's
I like
big in
it.
the UK.
I
Yeah.
don't like it. I could never get into it.
Well, you're a big rugby man anyway, but as a sport, because it's constantly moving, do you know?
There's things about it I like, and there's things about it I don't.
Yeah.
You miss the old scrums and the
Yeah.
get up and roll it back thing. I know it keeps it going.
Yeah.
Scrums and lineouts, to take them out of it, I just don't think it's the same game. Like it's just
Yeah, true. Yeah. But the line out in the scrum really was, like, as you said to me a long time ago, was the scrum was designed to take the fat bastard out of the game.
But should
Do you know, like, that's what it was.
but
Put them in. Do you know, like,
But it
just
was
eliminate
also-
them from play, like.
But the game was designed so that everyone could play it,
Yeah.
right? So originally,
Big fat bankers,
it
like.
was designed that your fast players would be in the back.
Bankers,
and then
didn't say
the
wankers.
fuckers like me, who wouldn't in a yard pass, would be inside in the scrum.
Yeah.
So that there was a place in school for every kid. So the fat kid went into the front row. The tall fucking slow fella went into the second row.
Yeah.
The guy that was kind of medium size went into the back row. Then your skillful players played 9 and 10 and 13.
Yeah.
And your real sprinters were out in the wing.
Out in the
so there
wing.
was the whole idea was there was a place in the pitch
Yeah,
for every
yeah.
type of body shape, for every type of skill level.
Yeah.
It was designed to be almost inclusive, like do you know what I mean?
Except Flannel.
Except Flannel. Yeah. Except Flannel. He has neither strength nor skill nor speed.
No agility.
He actually looks like the goalpost.
No
doesn't he?
right foot. No left foot either.
No left foot. He's a fair old flick on him, though.
He had a good flicker, right?
Good flick. Yeah, so that's okay.
Be a good game on next Friday night.
Well, I actually watched the film about what Flannel's role could have been the other evening. The young fella had a few kids over, a few mates over, and they were asleep over and whatnot. We took on the water by from Adam Flannel. that was Flannel's role. But Jesus,
Great
they thought
player,
it was
Martinez.
hilarious. It was
But he likes
priceless.
rugby, though. He's into rugby, isn't he?
He likes watching it.
Yeah. He'll be watching it next Friday night.
He'll be watching it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a free kick.
He'll be here next Friday night.
That's how he got the ball.
I think he missed it completely, did he, Jackson?
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway, got away with it.
Aye.
Oh, it'll be a good game next Friday night. Oh, Ireland, the All Blacks.
I thought it'd
Oh,
be a
yeah.
goal now by now, lads. Do you know?
Well, with 2 shit teams and 2 shit defences, you'd have thought so, all right.
Jesus.
Where are Chelsea in the table?
They're about 5th, I think.
Yeah, 5th or 6th. Yeah.
After results today, I suppose they might be a bit further down.
They can go above Forest if they win.
Oh, go away. They're that up. Oh, geez, Forest are motoring that. It's brilliant to see it, though.
No.
I'm delighted for Nuno. Jeez, absolutely delighted for him because I think he got a raw deal at Spurs.
Jesus Christ.
We have a corner kick for Chelsea.
Spurs at some window.
Coming up to the half-hour mark. Chelsea looking the better of the two teams.
You didn't see that Heinz, you were late arriving, but it was 4-1. Spurs beat Villa. They were 1-0 down at half time, scored 4 goals in the second half.
I got Villa.
Solanke got 2.
Yeah, and
Villa going well, like.
Villa just went to
Johnson
pieces.
got 1, and Madison scored a belter of a free kick.
Well, it was.
It was a
wall,
great
yeah,
free
no,
kick,
it was,
though.
yeah, the wall was shocking, as in where the goalie put the wall. It was dreadful.
Cudicini is Paul O'Connell is on the ball.
Was
Chelsea.
Was Cudicini there before Czech?
Yeah.
Or was he there when Czech was there?
Dimitri Claverin. Claverin? I don't remember him. I remember Cudicini, all right.
Kareen, that's Jez, you're going back a long time there, Paul. That's Kareen. Was he in goals when Kenton stuck to 2 penalties?
That's a long time ago.
In the FA Cup final. I think you're right, it was Kareen. Wow, that's a while back now.
That's a while back.
Was Cudicini there before Czech?
Yeah.
Alright. That's him, so. I couldn't remember if they brought him in as a sub goalie when Czech was there, yeah.
Oh, maybe he was there after Czech as well. Do you know what I mean? But
I don't know, boys.
Rashford's
Can't blame the manager for any of that.
oh, that's a terrible ball.
But you see, Benny, this, like, say where Ten Hag used to absolutely just make me sick. The guy goes out, he's a nightmare. If he's giving the ball away, if he's not even interested, if he's half trying, what happens the next week? He starts him again.
Yeah. No repercussions.
There's a squad of 30 lads there. Will you throw some guy on who'll absolutely bust his arse?
Yeah.
Do you know?
No repercussions.
I'd have more time for a guy from the youths team going out there busting a gut than I would for some diva who's like thinks that hard work is beneath him.
You need leaders in the dressing room. You need fellas to be able to put the arm around the shoulder of the fella that's coming in from the youth team and full of confidence and fucking let him know you have his back for the day. And otherwise, all you're going to do is destroy your youth players.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, if there's no repercussions for bad fucking work, essentially you're going out and you're doing a bad job.
You're a scutter every week, but I'm still going to play. And that's what Ten Hag used to do.
Yeah.
And then I remember poor old Varane went out and had one bad game and he was dropped for 2 or 3. And I was like, Jesus Christ. I mean, Rashford was going out every week for a year.
Oh, yeah, and I don't mind backing a fella the following week if he has genuinely has a bad day at the office and you're backing him the next week and you give him a start. But if you're seeing that regularly. No, there has to be standards.
I don't think he has the. I don't think he had the strength of character to be ruthless. Whereas I think the guy coming in now, I'd say,
I think so.
Will be absolutely ruthless because he knows he has to be.
Yeah, I think he's that way inclined though as well, doesn't he? Though he has that.
He has a bit of a fire.
He has a presence.
Well, that's what I'm hoping.
He has a presence.
Yeah, when all of this stuff was said about Ten Hag when he was signed 2 lads.
I don't know about that.
It was, yeah.
I don't remember hearing anything about him being a boss like.
Yeah.
What I was very surprised, what surprised me the most, about Ten Hag was all you hear about, IX this, IX that, tactical fucking genius, blah, blah. He was absolutely cat. Cat. I was like,
I
what?
Didn't see any of it there.
No other crack during the week, honey, boys, no. All busy.
It was a busy week, though.
You weren't out for pints or anything, no?
No, not this week.
Oh. Cullum, who's usually on here every week, Cullum over in Barcelona, is at the Barcelona game today. They're beating Espanyol 3-1 at the moment.
Very good.
It was pouring rain, I believe.
Nice game to go to, 3-1.
Yeah.
A few goals.
I
know someone who was at the Liverpool-Brighton game yesterday. So.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they were gone over with their husband and son, some from work. And
good game
to go to, yeah.
Jeez,
nice for them now to get the victory when you make the trip across the water.
Onana brings it out.
Mightn't get the same result now down the Amex.
Delish got away with that. Oh, that's brutal, Rashford. Oh, God, he's so bad.
So, if it was all Ten Hag, why are they playing so bad today?
But you're not going to fix... in what's he been in charge? Fucking 4 days, for God's sake.
Just saying, like...
But it's a style of play, Shane, I suppose. That's what all that has to change. Lads have to be held accountable for a shit pass. They have to be held accountable for giving the ball away constantly. The likes of a Bruno, these lads.
But it all fell to shit since the Glaziers came in. Like, is there an underlining fucking agenda? Like, is there another company? Is there another company? You know,
it's opening up for him. Will he come out to block him, for God's sake?
He should have hit it earlier than that.
Does well. Jesus, what are they doing?
Like,
Chelsea still have it here. Do you know what it is, Benny? Like, people are forgetting the Glazers were there when Ferguson and David Gill were there as well.
For how long, though?
They were there a good few years.
Were they?
Yeah. What killed United, in my opinion, wasn't Alex Ferguson leaving. It was David Gill leaving. David Gill left, and
Yeah.
they brought in Ed Woodward, right?
Ed Woodward,
who
yeah.
hadn't
His name
a
crops up all the
bull's
time.
notion about football, which is fine, but he was running a business, and he was very good at it in terms of making him money. I mean, the guy could sell a lunchbox to fucking anyone.
Says send to the Arabs.
Yeah. So the commercial figures were going through the roof there for the first 5
awful
years
work.
after Ferguson left. They were
Break on for United.
chance here for Ugart. Oh, what was that? Anyway, he's after blowing
He'd blown anyway.
for
So
free in or free out?
Free in.
Free in. Why didn't he play advantage there? That's desperate
Sure didn't
refereeing.
matter. It was saved anyway, but
But you're sure he did.
oh yeah, it should have played advantage. Yeah.
But that last name keeps cropping up. Like,
But so what happened, right? In my opinion, anyway, in comes Woodward, makes him loads of money, but hasn't a clue about the football side of things. The David Moyes thing, I suppose, was put in place before he gets there. So the first awkward job he has is to sack Moyes after 8 months. He'd no choice. Moyes was absolutely lost.
And the Moyes got an insanely long contract as well.
Jesus, was it
5 years?
Was it even more? Was it 6 or 7 or something?
Oh, it was insane.
daft?
Anyway, he got a really long contract.
Outrageous, yeah. So his first job is to sack him. Then I suppose maybe the panic button is pressed, and he's wondering, I need to get in some experience here. At the time, was Mourinho still with Real or someone around then?
He wasn't available at the time anyway.
And he goes for Van Gaal. Now, Van Gaal was an experienced manager, but he was out of club management a long time and would have been, to be honest with you, probably considered a bit of a dinosaur, even at that stage. But so in he comes, financially backs him. They buy an awful lot of donkeys. The football is chronic. He wins the League Cup, was it? Or no, in the FA Cup.
yeah, we won 2 cups, didn't
And they make the decision then to fire him because the FA Cup kind of masks, just like Ten Hag.
we? Yeah.
Talk about history repeating itself. The trophy masks just how bad it was. Out he goes, in comes Jose. Then you have him with some of these players he wants, some of them he doesn't want. And they recruited in desperate. I mean, paying 100 million to get Pogba back or whatever it was. Stuff like that. It was just nuts.
Yeah.
Like the gas thing is, United actually made the right decision letting Pogba go, and they paid 100 million to get back to reverse the decision that they actually got right in the first place.
Ferguson
Yeah.
Ferguson made the call pretty much there. Pogba ultimately decided to leave as a young fella now, like 18, that he was sulking that he wasn't getting his chance in the first team. Now, you have to bear in mind, he's 18 years of age. You can't, have that sort of an attitude expecting to walk into an established team like.
Yeah.
But he was kind
Chance
of
here for Bruno.
never short of confidence. And Ferguson, I'd say, spotted it, that he was a bit of a bad egg. You know what I mean? The ego was through the roof. So,
Yeah.
chance for Bruno
hits the
straight
wall.
into a forehead. Forehead there playing centre back. Or Fafana is it, sorry. Oh,
Chance here.
No, they're
Sanchez.
at nothing. They're at nothing.
No, I don't think that keeper's up to much,
all
to be
day
fair.
long.
so they brought in Jose then, who I believe at that stage himself was a busted flush. I think Jose had to fall out with your one there, the
Just the
physio,
whole
and
thing.
he was never ever the same manager again. His career kind of almost nosedived ever since that fallout.
I
with Chelsea.
think a bit of it too was he was starting to believe in his own fucking hype too, Clive, and
Yeah.
and football had moved on then as well. Like when he was successful, he was that real pragmatic manager. It was defence first. It was all of that. Like, and I just think football had passed him by.
You'd Pep and the Barcelona boys had come out in and changed
Yeah.
the game forever. you
Game
know.
had been changed, and he just never changed with it.
No. So yeah, to watch him for a couple of years, absolutely chronic. And sure, then more money was spent. So then you're getting players you see that Van Gaal signed. You're getting a mishmash of players that Mourinho signed. They bring in all it in when Mourinho was dumped as a caretaker, and it should have been left at that. But no, they gave it to him because he went on this good run as a caretaker. And then the true.
But you can blame your ex-United players for giving the job to Ole. Like, do you remember Ferdinand coming on the telly
but
and
sure.
give him the job,
Yeah, but
give
sure.
him
Ole-
the job, and Neville and a few more, they were all at it, Keane, the whole lot of them.
Yeah,
they
but
were all
he-
saying, give him the job, give
But
him
he
the
fit-
job,
yeah,
give him the job.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
can
but he
say that all
fitted-
you want, but ultimately it's the.
Yeah, but when you're on,
CEO's job.
when you're ex-pros, your legends of the club are coming out saying he's proved himself. Give him the job. Give him the job. Like especially when he had an inexperienced board and an inexperienced chairman, they're going to listen to that. Like, I would blame the ex-players for that. 100%.
Yeah, but I mean,
but you're-
they
look,
fitted they fitted what United was about. Do you know what I mean? Like, we haven't seen.
No experience. None.
I know,
Managed a
but
club like United.
that's what I say when Keane should have fucking came in alongside with him.
Look, I think
Bottle.
he should never have got the job.
No.
They gave him money then as well, even though some people make the argument they didn't. He gave him money, and then that's another manager who's after buying in players who doesn't want other lads.
Lads, in the comment, I believe there's a Quinn man has an 80th birthday coming up.
Oh, Jesus,
Mr. Mike Flannery, happy birthday.
Mike, happy
Shout
birthday
out
to
here
you.
from Wolfhounds.
We'll raise a cold can and Benny will raise a warm glass there.
Gone off.
Happy birthday, Mike. Have a great
Happy
day.
birthday, Mike. 80 years, not a bad innings.
By God.
Going strong by
Jesus.
Fair play.
Nothing wrong with that.
a legend of a J man.
And would still outsprint Peter Flannery.
He would, yeah. He's better hips than him anyway.
No, for sure. Shakira is always that fellow down.
80. Jenny.
But yeah, that would be my view of it. That Ed Woodward was probably the best and the worst
Is he
thing
still
for the
there?
Glazers. No, he's gone.
Yeah.
He oversaw a period of absolute just deterioration of an organisation.
Paul says Ole got the job after a poxy win in Paris. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
a fair
but
poxy win that night. No, all right, I was watching that, Paul.
Paul, I
remember
used to
well.
watch games. I couldn't even enjoy them. I was like, we've been absolutely dominated. And the ref then gave a penalty for the most outrageous handball you'd see in your life. The centre half jumped up or something like this. And the ball was ballooning up over into row Z and it clipped your man's hand on its way and the ref gave the penalty. Lukaku, 75 million there. Pogba, the ones of 100. Do you know?
Oh, that's
70 something on Di Maria, was it?
No, my favourite is
80 on
Anthony.
Yeah. So just no, I can't blame him for
70 on Casemiro.
Did Woodward oversee Anthony? He probably did as well.
Referee, that's a yellow.
If you don't have a boss that rules with an iron fist, no matter what company or sport
Ugart
or
gets
show,
booked for a foul on
you're
Farmer.
at nothing.
Yeah, 100%.
You're at nothing,
Yeah,
and you need your leader. You need your vice. You can nearly call it.
yeah.
Player, as a dog on the field and a driver and a leader, but I mean, and a buffer.
I
They
suppose
haven't had that since.
no,
since
100%.
Ferguson.
But I suppose the other thing too, Benny, is Ferguson controlled everything. I don't think people, especially me, I suppose, as a fan even, you didn't realise just how much the man controlled when he was there as manager. He oversaw everything.
Yeah, but when you're there...
He was there like at 6 or 7 in the morning.
He was there since what, 86, 87?
Yeah. But I mean, David, it was probably a lot easier. Now, David Gill was a brilliant chairman, but his job was made a lot easier by having, obviously, a manager like that who was probably controlling an awful lot of stuff that he didn't have to worry about. Whereas Ed Woodward arrives in massively inexperienced and then is told, right, you need to go get us... you need to get us back to the top of the league, and probably panics then and starts signing who he thought were big names. I don't know who was involved in helping him choose managers or whatever, but it was just, Jesus Christ.
Those things started to change in terms of the player. Like obviously the facilities went to shit. Ronaldo talked about that. They're probably still in a shit.
Yeah, but
like everything has to be wonderful.
The other side of that is like facilities going to shit. Like what? They're probably slightly dated compared to some that have been built in the last 4 or 5. They're probably still top of the range. Like, do you get me? Just maybe a bit dated.
I don't know what the talk, but that's.
But sure, Ronaldo just wanted out of the club, Benny, so he just slated everything.
Yeah, but as well, that's...
Carrington isn't exactly a clip of a place.
But Clive, when the Glazers were taking 500 or 600 million a year out of the club just for interest payments alone.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's where that investment is what should be going back into improving the facilities.
The stadium should have been done up years ago.
Stadium, right?
Yeah.
So like that, you said the Glazers weren't at fault.
Oh God, no, I'm not. I'm not absolving them of all fault.
Billions, billions out of that club.
Jeez, not for a second would I absolve them of fault. I'm just saying Ed Woodward is the guy who I would blame.
Who's at fault for the Glazers coming in? Ferguson.
Oh, the fallout over the horse.
The greedy bastard tried to claim the fucking
breeding
rights of Rock and Gibraltar, fell out with Magner and JP McManus, and they sold their fucking shares to the Glazers because they were like, fuck you, Ferguson. And Ferguson was at fault for the Glazers coming in. Ferguson is at fault for Moyes coming in. Ferguson is at fault for 3 or 4 billion being taken out of that club. And then he's been getting 2 million a year for the last how long to be an ambassador for the club.
But sure, would you deny him that for what he's done for?
He's finished though, isn't he?
But yeah, what he did in his time. But he absolutely ruined the last 10 years are his fault. 100%.
Fuck, I disagree with that, for God's sake.
The owners are his fault. Moyes is his fault.
Okay,
That's the slide started there.
If the owners
his
were
fault.
if the owners are such an issue, how the hell did he make United successful with
But
the
sure,
Glazers
he was
as owners?
blessed, Clive, to win the fucking league, the last league he won. He was absolutely blessed. He got Van Persie and he scored every ball he hit for the year.
Yeah, but
you
you
were
look at
shit the same year. Like, it was a miracle he won the fucking league.
But sure, was it the year before City won
it
it
was
on
the
goal
last
difference?
thing of
For
a dying
God's
wasp.
sake.
That's all it was like.
It was still a league title with
Oh,
with
100%. And fair play to you, and you don't win it. And there was the know-how in the club to go and do it with players that weren't up to it at the time. And then you added in Van Persie having a fucking absolute heater, right? But that slide had already started. You could see it in your performances. You could see it in the way that other teams weren't afraid of United anymore that would have been in the past.
I know.
It had already started.
What you had, which happens to all great teams, is you had a great bunch of players starting to age, and you get to that stage where you have to try and replace 2 or 3 of them each season. You can't afford to get rid of all of them at the one time, even though they're all in their early to mid 30s.
And then you take the money out. The reason the Glazers is there is down to Ferguson being a greedy bastard, and that's where the club started to slide. 100%.
Yeah, but you know what? Cleared. For all the talk about the Glazers, and I think, look, yeah, they take money out every. Sure, at the end of the day, it's a business to them. Do you know what I mean? It's like anybody would.
But it was the debt that they saddled the club with. That was the problem.
But they still spent 600 million, 650 on Eric Ten Hag. Do you know what I mean? So we can bitch him on all we want. The guy was a disaster, and he was financially backed massively. So, owners or whatever, the manager was supported, and all the managers who've gone in have been supported. No matter what anyone says, they've all got money.
Yeah.
No, we can bitch more about Old Trafford and facilities, sure, and the money to take out. But like when it comes to on-field stuff, they've all been financially backed.
United
they just made
were the
a
biggest
hames of
club
it.
in the world, and they've managed to throw it away. In my opinion, you don't see the young fellas now going around in the United jerseys like you used to in Ireland, and I'm sure it's the same all over the world. They were the biggest.
Rashford
hits the post. Jeez. Great ball. Who put the ball in?
He was a bit half-arsed about it though, wasn't he?
I just think
half-time whistle goes. What a chance. Garnacho, was it? No, it's swung in from Bruno. Oh, Jesse. Hits the crossbar. Kind of a side foot volley rather than putting the old laces through it.
Couldn't give a shit through it. It's Manchester United.
Side foot volley for Leicester yesterday. Leaf.
Beauty.
Beauty.
Yeah.
It was one of those. It was the side foot volley. It was a
into
belter.
the far side netting. Yeah, cracker, all right.
0-0. Here we are doing another United game. No goal.
Fucking hell.
Who would have thought that?
Who could have thunk it?
Was the camera on Van Nistelrooy at all during the half?
No.
No.
Didn't see him at all.
Is he there at all?
Kind of dominated by Chelsea, really, hasn't it?
Chelsea have been
comfortable
No,
enough.
United probably have had the better chances.
That's where the hope.
Completely clear cut.
That's where the hope for me, Benny, is the new guy comes in and they actually try and play a bit. That's all I want. That's all I want.
That's all you want is I don't care what it is, whether it's your own club team at home, whether it's going to watch your county, whether it's going to watch a Munster game or Leinster game, wherever you're from, or soccer game, is you want your team to put it in every week. You want to be able to know that no matter what the result, they're bursting their arse to get it every week. And when you don't see that, I'm like, because we had it with Clare now for a few years. I'm sure you had it with Roscommon over the years, where you're going, there's no chance here. You just want them to be competitive. I don't care about the results necessarily. Are they competitive? Are they putting it in? Are they leaving it all on the line for the team every time they go out? That's.
But you have what you have, though.
Oh, you have what you have after that.
No,
Quality-wise,
I'm saying you have.
You
what
mightn't
have.
be up to it.
You can't buy it.
But by
you
Jesus,
have what you have. It's
Well,
born.
well,
It's
effort.
born. It's
Well, look,
homegrown.
to be honest,
effort, like
you can. Well, that's where I suppose it goes back to recruitment. You can buy it if you look into the character of these guys.
Well, you can in soccer or in rugby, but you
Yeah, but no, but yeah, you can't.
It's the scout's job to see that these lads, this guy absolutely breaks his arse every
in
week.
soccer. Oh, you can absolutely buy it in soccer. In like a GA, it's homegrown.
No, it is. And you want to know that the
and your manager is even more
processes
important.
are there.
But I think it's almost a given in GA, though, isn't it? I think it's a given in GA. Most teams burst their hole in GA. In fairness,
they do. But I mean, look, the setup. There's a lot of things that come into it. But a manager can destroy a good team.
Just lads stop trying
Like,
because
yeah.
their
Like
head is wrecked.
money or no money, like they don't have it. It's you have what you have. Here you can buy all around you.
But
You
but
know,
it's still
like the
it
players-
still comes back to basics, and an awful lot of it is the basics. Like it's the work ethic, it's the attitude, it's all of that stuff.
Yeah,
I don't see any of that from that.
they're given to these
And I'm not just
contracts.
saying that's like
It's agents. It's agents that
seen
have
it.
this fucking game fucked.
Oh, destroyed, yeah.
Agents have soccer destroyed.
And like even Klopp, all right, he won his one league and his Champions League, but we watched them every fucking week, and you know that the effort was being fucking put in. They're trying their hardest. Some days they won, some days they lost. They might have won the league, they might have finished second or third, whatever. But you know what you were getting every week, no matter what the result. Like.
Well, the absolute minimum is a guy coming off the field destroyed, and you're being subbed after 70 minutes because you literally can't breathe anymore.
Yeah.
You know, and that's all you can ask of a lad.
Yeah.
But the guy who's coming off and the jersey's pristine, you're going, Jesus, lad.
Yeah. That's down to the manager.
Yeah,
Well, it's down to
professionals play.
Yeah, no, 100%, and
Yeah.
it's down to a manager who might go out and say, "Do you know what? You were shit today. You'll
Yeah.
play again next week.
Yeah,
Next week
yeah.
he's shit again. We'll play you again next week."
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
keeps going. Now I don't mind when you get a guy in, maybe a new fella, and you kind of say, "Look, I'm going to give this guy 5-6 games, try and get him into it." And if he's still shit, fair enough, you're gone. But these so-called superstars that play every week and they're absolutely stink, and you're going, granted, you're stink. I don't mind a guy being stink, but don't play him next week. Do you know? And who knows if Rashford?
Oh, yeah, earn your place back,
But
like.
if the likes of a Rashford, and I'm not having a pop at Rashford, he's always the go-to guy because he irritates the shit out of him because he should be better. But if a lad like that was dropped for 3 or 4 games, can you imagine the bit between the teeth he'd have coming back after the 4th or 5th game?
Yeah,
Going,
yeah.
right, you know what? I'm absolutely going to come out here like a man possessed.
Yeah.
But it never happens. Well, it never happened under Ten Hag. That's why I'm really excited to see if this new guy coming in. I just want a guy who'll be ruthless now and say, look, this is the way we're going to play, and if you're not able to do it, that's it. I'll bring on a lad who can.
There's no standout
problem you have
name
there, Clive,
though.
is if there are players that don't do it, and you've paid them so much money. Like there's guys there who aren't worth fucking 40 grand a week, getting 350 grand a week, and they're never going to leave until their contract's up.
Yeah, but if you look at that team there now, right? And look, I haven't watched soccer in years, but obviously I'm watching it this year. There isn't one player on that United team that you would see as a potential great.
No,
Not one.
there isn't one player in that United team, not one, that I would take
In
in
the last-
Liverpool tomorrow. Not
But,
one.
yeah, but I mean in the last.
You're telling me you wouldn't even take Kobe Manu
No.
in your squad? Oh,
No.
for fuck's sake, okay.
Man,
well,
well,
we're
then
wasting
maybe
our
they're
time,
taking
we're wasting
off.
our time having
I
this
don't think he's
conversation.
proven himself.
The
Well-
guy's starting for England, though.
But sure, that means nothing.
At 19, 18, 19.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
might prove
yeah.
to be great, but as it stands right now,
Surely to
absolutely
God,
no
you'll
way.
take him in the squad anyway.
I'd take him in the squad. I don't think he makes the starting 11.
I'm talking about someone who's seasoned now and that people can look up to. I'm not talking about 19. I'm talking about.
No, it's a fair point.
I
Look,
think
know.
he's all to
but
prove. I think he could be a great player. Don't get me wrong, he could be, but he's not
He's
right
too
now.
young at the moment. Yeah.
No, there's none of this current team would get
No,
on
there's no
get on
30.
get on the bench anyone in the top 4 at the moment.
There's no 31-year-old that you
Manu,
any of those
if
would
he
look
was
up to
fit,
and
would,
say,
but the rest of them not a
I'd
whole
kill for him. You know.
They're United, Arsenal, Liverpool. I don't think Manu might be the only one that they'd take a chance on because he might have a future. There is no other player in that squad. Right, and I give you that about Mano, but I don't think he's an established pro as it stands right now. I don't think you can build your team around him as it stands right now. There is no player in that team would make the Chelsea squad, the Liverpool squad, the Arsenal squad, the City squad.
How
No,
many?
Maybe even
no,
the fucking
there-
Tottenham or the fucking Forest squad. Do I think so?
There is one other thing I will say. There is no shadow of a doubt that this collection of players, they are underperforming. Like, they're better than what they're showing. I think you've had players here now who've played for manager after manager, and they're just looking at it going, what the fuck is the club at? You've got lads now who've been brought in by Ten Hag, who are now probably in limbo wondering what's going on. Ten Hag hadn't a notion, in my opinion, what he was doing. So I think you've got a group of disillusioned lads here. We can harp on about ability and this and that, but if you take a group and you take the heart and soul out of them over a prolonged period of 2 years, their heads are probably melted.
But if he's bringing a heap from Dutch players, like how many of that team are homegrown academy players?
From United,
Yeah.
sure, you've got
Garnacho
was
Rashford.
Garnacho, Manu, Rashford was academy player. Who else is there?
That's probably it, isn't it? And I believe this is a name.
All the back 4 was signed, the keeper was signed, Casemiro was signed, Ugarte was signed.
But that's it. Like, you go through that team, they're all
Fernandes was
like
signed.
most of it is Ten Hag signings. Do you know? So
Yeah,
like,
yeah, true. Oh, Keane is on.
He's a lovely cardigan on.
Jesus,
And a poppy.
I'm very surprised. Oh, he's the poppy on too, begad.
You have to, sure. You won't get paid from Sky if you don't put it on.
Yeah.
Can I have a candor?
You can.
Fallen soldiers.
Yeah, it can only improve. It's been it needs a goal.
It's dreadful. Dreadful game.
Parma will get one yet, I'm telling you.
Have we something to cheer us up? Have we no Legend series or something to fucking change the...
Old quiz. There's a quiz.
An old quiz or...
Yeah.
While you're organising that, I'm just going to get a clean glass. I'm switching over.
Now, we'll do our weekly Legends series, Who Am I? Where, thanks to our in-house Jimmy Hamilton, is it? Or what was your man? Jimmy McGee, Peter Flannery. Myself and Shane and Benny get quizzed on, no doubt, absolute scraps of information. That
he's just trying to make a fool of us.
Yeah.
Didn't hard no, but, you know.
So, Legend series, Who Am I?
We're starting without... Sure, we can do the first one without Hines anyway.
Yeah, it is rare enough that Flannery will give us...
I might go for my early guess again, depending on the information, but...
Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, I was born on the 5th of November, 1963.
He loves his 60s player, born in the 60s, doesn't he? I don't think we've had anyone born in any other decade.
So we're talking, okay.
63.
I started my career in France with Vichy. I have played in Belgium, France, Italy and Germany. I made the FIFA 100 greatest players list in '04.
So say that again to me now.
So he was born on the 5th of November 1963, started a career in France with a club called Vichy. I have played in Belgium, France, Italy and Germany.
Belgium, France,
so this guy
Italy,
never came to
Germany.
England. I made the FIFA 100 greatest players list in 2004.
So if he started in France, he's probably French or African.
So he would have been
61.
30 in 93. So this guy would have been in his prime at Italia 90, I'm guessing.
Yeah. French player.
No, well, he started his career in France, but
yeah,
no, Garen, that could be a curveball, no, Flannery, no.
No, nothing coming to mind yet. We'll have to move on.
Now, part 2. I played as a striker and I was described as a fast and lethal player. I was famous for thumping volleys, chipped finishes, low drives and towering headers. Well, that rules out Niall Quinn anyway.
Yeah, I was going to say Papin, but towering headers wouldn't
wouldn't
be his style either.
Definitely not him anyway. Fast and lethal and towering headers. Okay. Try and think of tall strikers that were rocket fast.
Jesus.
In the early 90s.
I'm at a loss here anyway.
Benny, we're looking for a towering striker, right? Who apparently was great at thumping volleys, chipped finishes, low drives, and he had it all. They're saying basically.
Born in 1963, so
would have been kind of in his
61.
Would have been in his prime around Italian 90.
Played in France, Belgium, Italy, and Germany.
You don't know this. You don't know.
No,
Flano did this.
No, Flano did this. Yeah. So a striker started his career in France. Towering headers and was very fast.
1960?
Born in 63.
So make him 61 now. So he'd been in his prime.
Around Italian 90, early 90s.
Or USA 94. That kind
of. Never played in England, so.
Okay.
This will be a harder one now.
This will be a tough one now.
Germany, Belgium, France. And what was the other country he played in?
Germany, Belgium, France and Italy. Yeah.
Okay. We'll move on. Anyone to have a guess there? France didn't qualify in 1990. Yeah, Paul, but you see, we don't know if this guy is French yet. Okay, here we go. I was French player of the year. I just shut my mouth. I was French player of the year in 89, 91 and was voted European player of the year in 91, but lost out as world player of the year to Lothar Matthäus. Voted world's best goal scorer the same year.
So a goal scoring French legend from the early 90s. And again, France weren't at fucking 1990, which means we didn't see him as much.
Well, like I'm trying to think,
should have.
Dugarry would have been later, in mid to late 90s.
Late 90s. Papin was mid 90s.
Yeah, and Papin was too short. Surely he was too short for towering headers. Papin, yeah.
Monaco
Pat Man at
and
the pub in Athlone.
AC Milan.
What? There's a guy above called that, is there?
Yeah, man. Pat Man.
Oh God, I don't know. That's we
Jesus.
should be getting it from this now.
Cantona's that age? 30 Cantona.
No, I was thinking that earlier.
I don't.
but
He
no.
was never voted European Player of the Year in 91. No, Cantona was
just
making
kinda
he was
Ah,
making
not that
his
old.
name around in
Yeah.
for Leeds.
I'm
Well,
sure he didn't say he played in England, so that rules him.
Oh,
out.
of course.
Yeah. That's why I
yeah.
eliminated him in my head.
Or maybe he just wasn't giving us all the info.
Yeah,
He just left
maybe,
that one out.
maybe. Or we'll have to go on, Clive, because
We will have to move on, lads.
I'm struggling.
I have played for Club Brugge, Marseille, AC Milan and Bayern Munich. I have captained France and appeared at the 1986 World Cup. Injuries and the emergence of Zidane ended my career. Oh, good Jesus, lads. How can I not think of this, lad?
Well, the Marseille and AC Milan is me going back to Papen, but
I'm trying to think of French strikers around in, and he's the only
it's
one
the
I
only
can
one I
think
can
of.
think of.
But was there a sidekick for him? No, sure he was. No, if he was up in the running for World Player of the Year, it has to be a big name. Papin was a big name then,
But I wouldn't have had him as a World Player of the Year type either, though.
and he
No,
So
had a
he
couple of
won-
great
he
seasons.
won-
famous French striker.
Did he win it?
Second in
No, he came
91.
runner up. He won European
He
Player
won
of the Year
European Player of the Year and was second to Lothar Matthäus in
in
91.
the Ballon d'Or. Oh, good God! What famous French players to play for Milan? Papin is probably the only
Papen
one.
is the only one I can think of.
Brendan McMahon, how is the
Barthez.
crack?
Barthez.
Bart, he played in England. No, he's
He
out.
wasn't French though, was he?
He was.
Was he?
We may have to go with Papin, Shane, because I just can't think of anyone else. Unless Papin was one of these
I have
freakish
no
guys
idea,
who would
lads.
leap like a salmon and get a header.
Maybe he
Tis
did.
a what-
Sure, he's had a
you're
goal
going back a
on
while now.
Italian 90 or a Monday night Italian football.
I was the first player from the French league to win the Ballon d'Or and only the third Frenchman. I was the league top scorer in 88, 89, 1991, 92, Jesus. And the European Cup top scorer in 1991, 92.
Oh, it sounds a bit early for Papen for me, but anyway.
Oh, God, I'm trying to think. AC Milan, they did win a couple of European Cups in the very early 90s, isn't it? But did they win it in 94? Was it they were the thumped Barcelona? Had he gone to them at that stage? Because all these goals are in the French league up until 92. So he was getting those goals in the European Cup for Marseille. Lads, I actually can't think of anyone else other than Papin.
It's the only one I can think of anyway.
Must be. You got them all though, lads, didn't you?
We'll find out whether we're
Here
right
we
or
go,
wrong.
the big reveal, Benny. Any guesses, Benny?
Anyone
I have
in the
no
comments?
idea. I have no idea.
The player I put up is 5'9", says Flannel.
Here we go.
O'Connell has gone Papen as well. Oh, we shouldn't have doubted ourselves.
Papa.
4 first division titles in France, 1 Coupe de France, 2 Serie A's, 1 Super Coppa, 1 Champions League, 1 UEFA Cup. 545 club games, 266 goals, 54 international appearances for France, and 30 goals. That's a good
That's a fair
return.
record. It's right up there with all the other legends we've had in terms of goals to games. And
Yeah. Actually, I didn't
I
realise.
wouldn't have realised he was at that much done as early as that.
No, I didn't realise he was that level with Marseille. Even
No.
3 years in a row. Was it European
Yeah.
Cup top scorer? Was it?
We didn't get old French football that time in the early 90s
Dodge,
in Crugine, like, or Bradford.
No.
Jesus, and he ended up in that loan with a pub then. Isn't that amazing?
He's a pub in that line.
Yeah, Pap man.
Jesus.
Same Papen, like.
So instead of people kind of retiring to own a little bar in France, actually the Frenchman came to Athlone to
Straight
own
up
a
to
little bar.
Supermax. Pap Man's, yeah.
It's a good pint in it.
Great paint. Great paint. It's gone now. It's gone a long time.
We had Flannel sniffed out early, but we were doubting ourselves here.
Yeah, I just remember Papin being a small little lad for some reason. Don't know.
Yeah, he was.
Oh,
kind
what
of
the fuck was this?
fox in the box
Did you see
type.
this?
Yeah, he just threw
Oh,
himself to the ground.
Please, no. Yellow card. Has to be a fucking yellow
He
card.
got a free kick for it, did he?
Come
no.
on. Come on.
Oh, jeez.
Lads, come
Christ,
on, we have
Reece
to stop
James.
watching this fucking shit. Oh, I can't wait for the rugby next week. I cannot even though I won't be here. I cannot wait for the fucking Katie Taylor fight. Is Peter here next week? Is he? Fucks.
Are you out next Friday?
Yeah, I have to sort something out now. I don't want to be.
Jean-Pierre Papin.
But boys,
I know it was too late for Platini done that. I knew it wasn't him anyway. And Paul O'Connell says there's a great documentary online about, I presume he means Pepin. He saw it recently. I'll have to have a look at that one now.
that's done my head in now. That has done my fucking head in.
Yeah, that was disgrace.
Why didn't he get a yellow card?
No idea.
Like
Once there's contact there, only really book him if there's no contact.
he fucking jumped into
I
the
know,
air.
sure, he just fucking left his hand on his shoulder.
Stop. God, boys, I held back for the last 3 months. I know I was warned. It's just so bad.
No, that's a disgrace. There's been 2 or 3 of them in this game now. Highland in the first half, and now him just throwing themselves and rolling around the place. There's an absolutely scandal to God.
He was very hurt there, lads.
He was. He'd be fucking hurt if I get near him. So much for put your head fucking Sunday where you
But
would
the
Monday.
one you were on about though, was during the World Cup one where the referee tapped your man on the back. Oh, Lord.
Yeah. I don't know if it was Brazilian League, I think.
And
The referee comes over and says, man.
Yeah.
And next thing your man
Throws
throws
himself
himself to the ground, screaming, rolling around.
But you should just get banned for 6 months to end it, like.
But sure, look, lads, they're told to go down because
They're told
it's
to go
about
down.
winning the free, and the only way you can make it clear to the ref is to go down like a sack of spuds.
Well, I don't think anyone did that in under Ferguson's reign. I don't.
No, but I'm saying
did?
the game has changed,
the game has
unfortunately.
changed, yeah.
Unfortunately, with
Porto started it with that
Yeah,
Mourinho team.
it kind of took off in Europe first and eventually found its way into the
That
Premier League.
UEFA Cup final against fucking Celtic that time was a disgrace. When was that? It was about 2001 or 2002. What's his name would have been in that team? Deco. A few more.
Oh, yeah. They had a big stout lad in midfield. Oh, he was quality. Jesus, what was his name? Did he go to Valencia? Did some great players in that team. Sure, the centre half, Carvalho was there.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Was there a fullback? There was a bunch from them that ended up at Chelsea, anyway.
They were disgraced that night in the final. They just fucking moaning and giving out to the ref and surrounding him and throwing themselves down. And even that Barca team were fucking desperate at it as well.
When Rio, when Rio,
Nice fella.
what is it?
You probably lied about his height as well, Clive. 6 foot.
6 foot. Who? That's you, yeah.
When Rio
You might have
Ferdinand,
been 6 foot when you were there.
yeah,
You see,
like that.
If he'd hair like Don King, he'd be 6 foot.
Like your man.
when you talk about Rio Ferdinand, like Rio Ferdinand's put his foot in his mouth so many times when it comes to predictions. Give Ollie the contract. It's just, you have to kind of take with a pinch of salt what Rio's saying, like at times.
No, but I'm just saying when he rang Rooney, and he questioned the fucking goal celebration by one of them. I don't know, whatever Rooney was playing. There was a particular goal celebration that looked very un-Man United, we'll say.
Right.
And Rooney said, "Look, there's nothing I can do." He goes, "What the fuck is happening over there?"
But that was the changing of that was a change of professional footballers, like that era.
Yeah.
Like Ferguson wouldn't last 10 minutes now in a modern dressing room. He wouldn't, because all the players would say, "We can't work with this guy. He's a barbarian." Like, do you know what I mean?
No, but did it just?
They wouldn't, because there's no managers like him left. Mourinho's the last one, and where's he now? Turkey. Do you know what I mean?
Is that where he is? Turkey.
No, the players have all the power now. That's the problem.
And social media, thankfully, when we were watching it back in the 90s and the 90s, before social media got out, completely took over.
I know, but unfortunately for this particular team, that's 1.2 billion fucking supporters worldwide, need that.
Yeah. Well,
And
the
they
hope
need to find that
the hope
player.
is with the guy coming in now that he'll bring a bit of
it's
bring a bit of discipline in it, and you'll have to actually try, hopefully earn your paycheck. The cheek of what Stephen suggested, but
yeah, the 250,000.
imagine being on that money, lads. I'd be out there like an absolute lunatic, just tearing around, just
But
going.
would you,
I'm going.
like, it's so much money now. Like, there's so
There's
much
a pass.
distraction. that comes
Garnacho's
with
giving
it.
it up.
Jackson took an age to get rid of
the
the
chance
ball.
is gone. United have won it back.
Like the smallest
they've
check.
lost it again.
And don't ask me his name.
Jesus, awful stuff here now.
Chelsea have been brutal as well.
The second half they've been piss poor, yeah.
Like, the quality has been dreadful. Like, the amount of misplaced passes and poor touches and taking too much out of the ball. Corner, Cucurella gets a corner out of it, in fairness to him.
Some head of hair.
Joe, but he's a great bit of stuff, lads. He's
He had
not
a great
the most talented
Euros.
player in the world, but he fucking bursts his arse every time I see him.
He was brilliant for
He's
Spain.
brilliant for Spain. And he's a pile of men of the match awards won for Chelsea as well. There's a guy getting the most out of his talent now, like.
Yeah, and you're guaranteed he's going to absolutely break his neck for you every week, yeah. But can you imagine, as you said, Benny, going back to like the agents? So you've got a guy here now, right, and he's on his big contract, and he's not making the team, and he's thinking, right, I've got two options. I go in here and I absolutely bust my hole and give the manager no choice but to play me. Improve, work hard, or else you got the agent here going, I can get you out here in the summer.
Yeah.
Probably get you more money. And, so like, lads are going,
Sign
fuck
on
it.
bonus
Yeah.
and whatever else. Like.
I'm out of here. Or else they're thinking, no doubt it's been in the United group a good bit over the years. Probably thinking this manager's going to be gone before I will. So
once you've got a contract, you don't give a shit. Like.
Well,
You add in endorsements, then you add in everything else. Like, the money they're making is it's obscene
yeah.
to kick a fucking ball around. Like.
Yeah, $7,500 a week is the smallest they pay out. The smallest check they pay out a week on the Chelsea team. Whoever that is, I don't know who he
in
is.
the first team?
Yeah.
must be a young fella.
Yeah, he's young fella. Like, he's completely unknown, but he could be like
even still, like, 7,500 a week.
26. What's the panel?
Should be probably 19, 20, 20.
No, but what's the
18,
panel?
19.
Oh, you'd have at least 27 to 30
yeah,
lads.
30.
Yeah,
30.
he could be 30. Do you know?
Actually, Chelsea's
first-
panel's enormous, yeah.
Yeah, the first
Yeah, but
three.
you can only name so many for your Premier League squad or whatever. Like.
Yeah, no, I was just looking at it there. I came up and thinking the first three were their wages were unknown. The goalkeeper and two other players, and then first fella was $7,500 a week. I thought, jeez, it's not grand, like, and he probably will never play.
Yeah,
do you
going
know?
out there just training every day.
Might get a couple of cup games.
Yeah,
And even that, sure, they were knocked out of the cup. It'll be interesting, actually, to see what the size of the squad that Chelsea have. So the fellas that weren't getting game time.
Who
now,
from
right?
Martinez?
And now that they're out of, say, the Carabao Cup and that, those chances for those fringe players to get minutes.
Oh, I know,
Go.
yeah.
So do they start to bitch and moan? Like, because that can turn a fucking tide of a club very
This is a
quickly.
goal all day long.
Oh, Neto flashes
Neto.
by the far post.
Close.
United do not deserve to win anything. Did you see
they
the
don't
bollocks?
deserve a draw in this
Look at
game.
this fluting around here now. Look. Well, it was just 2 seconds before that.
Neto just shaves the post. Onana claim he had it covered. It was never going in. Got
Close
it.
was very close, lads. Oh, there's no free there, ref. You go away. Softest. Be Jesus.
And Rob Dunn in the comment section disagrees with Jean-Pierre Papin. The audacity to put that man in the legend section. Bit harsh, Rob. The guy played in probably one of the best club sides of all time at AC Milan.
Flano says that he won a Champions League, so that's enough for him to be a legend. So Dunny reckons that Biscan or Jimmy Girardi should be in next week's Legend Series.
Jonathan Greeny. Luke Chadwick.
The greatest chant of all time, the Jimmy Girardi one. He just can't control his feet. Don't blame it on Hammond, don't blame it on Biscan, don't blame it on Spitzer, blame it on Traore.
How that squad won a Champions League. Some final, though.
He was coming off at half-time. Apparently, you didn't hear that Carragher was talking about Benitez, and he was saying, like, the English still wasn't great at that stage. It was his first year in Liverpool, like. So when you were being taken off, he didn't say you were being, so at half-time, he'd say, Heinz, shower.
Oh, is that it? Yeah. At halftime.
He'd come in at half time and he'd got Jimmy shower.
Yeah.
He was being taken off, right? They wanted to bring on Hammond, and Steve Finnan was injured. So Jimmy was inside in the shower and had to get back tugged and play the second half because Finnan had to come off with an injury.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Jimmy shower, he was inside fucking tongues off, bollock naked, and he had to come back out and get dressed to go back in the
Jeez,
bench.
he was refreshed anyway.
Yeah. I thought it was very good.
Oh, this game needs a goal. Jeez, at this point, I'd take it from any
4
team.
or 5 goals. Well,
A little bit of battling going on here in the corner,
Yes.
and United have it away.
Rashford will give it away now, watch it. Well, he went for the backwards. pass.
Where's the movement? Where's the movement? Come on, give him something to aim at here. Jesus, there's just so...
So what have we... Next weekend, we're doing the rugby. We have a break from the soccer for a couple of weeks.
Is it
No,
international
actually.
break next weekend?
International
No.
break's the following weekend, the
Oh,
night
right, okay.
of the weekend of the case
The murder.
of Toronto
The murder.
and the murder of Jack Paul. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boys, you're adamant that Tyson's going to absolutely pummel him.
Absolutely.
Oh, I think he
Humble
kills
him.
I hope
See
you're
the
right
thing
by
I
this.
sent you on during the week about him talking about Iron Mike. It frightened the absolute Jesus out of me.
No. What was it?
I sent it on to the fucking to the
Oh.
group, and he said Iron Mike is back.
Oh, he
I
was
ne-
saying it himself.
I
Yeah.
Oh, good
I
ball.
didn't think I'd ever have to bring him out again.
Yeah.
Rashford
It's
on the
the
right
only way
here.
that I know how
Oh,
to
that's a
fight.
good cross in.
And Iron
Oh.
Mike will do whatever he
Corner
has to do
kick.
to
Yeah.
win a fight.
Yeah.
He's the personality that I bring into the ring, and I'm scared of him, he says.
Yeah.
He frightens me.
Oh, yeah.
I swear, I was reading it now, the hairs are up in the back of my
yeah,
head.
yeah.
So I wouldn't get into the same stadium, not
Yeah,
to talk
yeah,
and get
yeah.
into the ring.
Jeez,
with
I
him.
thought I was a Mike Tyson fan. You two were sitting at home in underpants with your fucking Tyson t-shirts and your podcast going, holy shit. Oh, he's going to get it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be just... imagine, I can't
no.
wait to see your faces if he goes out and Jake Paul pummels him in the
Not
first two.
Oh, I'd be fucking
chance.
disgusted.
I think the world would be.
Yeah, if Paul
No,
wins,
well, a 58-year-old against what?
58-year-old, lads.
28.
28 or 9.
28 or 9.
Like, I get it, he can go out there, murder, dick, kill, but sure, he's surely going to be gassed out of it after fucking
Yeah, but it's
2-3
6
rounds.
or
How many
whatever.
rounds is it? 6?
What?
Isn't it 6 or 8 rounds? Is all
That
it
is
is.
shite, is
Is
it?
it 8? 6
Oh,
or 8?
they'd have to give it 8. But it's going to be over after fucking 2 or 3 anyway.
Look,
Guaranteed.
it would be great to see
Guaranteed.
it. But,
Oh, I think Tyson will kill him.
I think, I really do think
Did the ordinary gloves on, he'd
it'll
kill
be
him.
the first time.
yeah, that's the thing. Paddy,
It'll be a
Paddy
first
Glover.
for Netflix, but it'll be a first for, I think, live TV where a man will
There's
be
no
killed
film.
in the ring.
You think it'll be?
I think he's going to murder him.
Jesus.
Yeah. I think he's going to murder him.
You reckon
I think
how long will he last, you reckon?
I can't see it going beyond the second or third round.
oh,
can't
jeez.
see
Okay.
If it's a fight, like.
If
Are
it's a fight,
they
yeah.
are they doing 3-minute rounds or 2?
I'd say probably 2-minute rounds. They might do 10 2-minute rounds.
The 2 might suit Tyson, alright.
We'll
Yeah.
look it up and see what the format is actually.
Yeah.
I still think he knocks him out.
Ah, yeah.
Oh yeah, the fucking look at that piece. What he says, his quote. Oh lads,
Yeah.
frighten the shit out of you.
Now, the build-up is the build-up. We understand
And
that.
look,
But
lads, Jake Paul could be clever enough as well to go, do you know what? If I take one on the chin here and go down in the third, Tyson will be forever a legend, and we might even get a big, massive rematch thing out of this. People want to see this again. You just think,
Yeah,
lads,
but
you
Jake
don't know.
Paul's
It's
a-
an exhibition
Jake
fight. You
Paul's
don't
an
want
egotistical cunt, though.
Yeah.
You know, he's.
I don't think he'll go down. He'll go down alright, but I don't think he'll take a dive.
No, I don't think so. Be sure he's more money than probably Tyson has. He has more money than Tyson.
Oh sure, Tyson.
Yeah.
There's only one reason Tyson is doing it. He's no money.
Yeah.
He's broke to the fucking ropes. I'd say.
Yeah.
Where he spent fucking every penny he had and more. It's
Yeah.
It's not cheap keeping lions and tigers, like.
the entourage he had back in the day. Fuck's sake.
Looking forward to Katie Taylor too.
That's the one I'm really looking forward to now, in fairness.
That'll be a proper fight.
Yeah, that'll be a dog fight.
But there'll be
now.
no exhibition there now.
Yeah, it's just a shitty time, isn't it?
Ah, yeah, but sure, fuck it.
Half
We
2
don't
or
have to
3
do it
sure,
often.
before she fights, it says it.
No, I reckon the boys will be on by 3, half 3, maybe 4 o'clock at the very
Do you
latest.
think?
Yeah,
Will
the
it not be
headline will
like
be on
that?
at that stage.
But you don't think it'd be half 10,
No. At least.
half 10 their time? Main
Yeah,
event.
sure, what's about 8 hours, 7 hours?
I don't know, it's Texas, 7 maybe. 7 hours, I
No
think.
more than 7 anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, stay in. Oh, Garnacho keeps it in.
Oh.
Oh, it wasn't
Christ.
out. Oh, something else is offside.
Excuse me.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's the substitute nearly took him out.
The sub kept him in. Pushed him in. Was it, no?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, pushed him in. Pushed him back into play.
That's a dreadful game. I'm not watching United again for a long time, Clive.
I see Maresca is it managed RUUD and NISTELROY back with Malaga back in the day.
Yeah?
They knew each other from Malaga, I think, yeah.
Okay.
When NISTELROY finished his career. By the time he went there, the poor bugger was absolutely riddled with injuries. I don't think he played a whole... I think he might have played 12 games and he was gone.
Right,
Who
right.
was manager? Maresca?
Maresca, I think,
Oh,
yeah.
come on. Fewest goals this season. Man United 8,
There's a
Southampton
shock.
7, Palace 8, Everton, Ipswich, and Newcastle with 10.
Southampton, Jesus, they're gone down on big time, aren't they? They're actually...
Well, they got their first
they've
win
been
this
the bottom
weekend, but
three
it's hard to
anyway,
see them
bottom
surviving.
four.
And
I
what
can't see
surprised
them
me more is Ipswich are a decent team,
They're the
and
one
they've
that
been
picked
incredibly
Shake it
unlucky.
all.
Yeah, they've been fierce unlucky in a lot of their games.
And they're
Last
still
minute
playing really
goals,
good
like,
football, and they look to have a really good team spirit there. I think I'd give them a chance to stand up. But that's bad news for Everton or Palace, because one if Ipswich stay off, one of them has gone down.
Oh, the poor thingy, he went down.
geez, Everton are fair stop-start. Even though
I
I think
Wolves
they're
are fucked as well, if I'm honest.
were the 2 or 3 games unbeaten. They were trying to make something out of that. I was like, Jesus Christ, how many have they lost?
Off again, and he is off too.
You're looking across the line. Like,
Oh.
70-something million for that fella.
Yeah, money well spent.
Yeah. And I said, they've signed him from Atalanta, Highland. And I was like, yeah, well, this guy surely has like a pile of goals got for Atalanta. So in his one breakout season with Atalanta, he scored like 7. And I was like, so he's paid 70 million for a guy who got 7 or 8 goals.
Jeez.
Like, what the fuck? Like,
They were playing Napoli this morning. They were winning 2-0 last I saw anyway. Atlanta, that is.
go away, because Napoli have been going
Napoli
well.
were going very well, yeah. And
They're-
Napoli
Napoli are-
were at home.
Napoli are well clear to top of the
I
table,
was
are they
on live
not?
this morning. We were watching a few minutes of myself and the young fella.
Aren't they 5 or 6 points clear to top?
Yeah, no, they were flying.
Darren says Newcastle haven't been exactly slashing in the goals. They scored yesterday, though, didn't they?
They scored one, sure.
1.
No, but it's a fair point, Darren, because I think Eddie Howe is kind of getting away at murder from the media because he's a little darling English manager, and they're not going to put pressure on him if it was anyone else with the budget.
Was they play Arsenal, was it?
Arsenal
Super
won,
win,
yeah.
like super
Great
win.
Yeah.
No, super win. Don't get me
But
wrong, but Newcastle have been piss poor.
Yeah.
Your man was missing the start of the season, that Isaac, and he's a good player. He's a really good striker, but
Yeah.
they're just not getting enough goals. Your man Harvey Barnes, I'd say, scored 3 or 4 for him, sure.
Yeah.
But even I watched a game the start of the season was them and Spurs, and Newcastle were all over them, and they ended up losing. Was it 2-1, I think?
Here we go,
But, like,
half
they should have
chance.
been 3 or 4-0 up. They
Come
just
on.
can't score.
United are half
back,
through
back,
here.
back.
Come on,
Put
lay
it
it off to him. Garnacho, oh, he scuffed it.
Oh,
Oh,
my
my
God.
God. So Garnacho on the counter-attack, right in front of goal, decides, here goal, he chips it right
Lovely
into his lap.
touch by Highland, actually, to lay it off to, was that Rashford, is it?
Oh, would you give...
Wow, it was too late. It was way
Garnacho,
too
oh,
late.
good God.
Oh, no, it was Bruno, sorry.
What a chance.
Bruno pulls it back,
Oh, that's
and
more.
Garnacho absolutely scuffs it, and it just flobs into the keeper's hands. Oh, my God.
Keeper had a cigarette lit before he
Yeah,
even got to him.
he could have had a fucking brandy, he could have had the whole lot.
Sure, that's your player, boy. That's your United player.
Jesus Christ, that's dreadful. Lack of quality in this game. It's shocking.
Well, from both teams. I'd
Both
expect it
teams,
from United the way they've been going, but Chelsea have been surprisingly bad.
What's your stat? They hadn't won at Old Trafford in 10 years. I can see why.
10 years. Could even be 11. Could even be 11.
Paul says Atlanta won 3-0. Yeah, that manager, Amrin Gyökeres, is it, or something? Is a
Yeah.
Swedish dude. Yeah, but look, it's been proven time and time again. You get 30 or 40 goals in the league somewhere outside of the Premiership. You
You have
come
to be able
over.
to do it week in, week out in the Premiership, where there's no shit week teams like they were playing on in some of those leagues.
Yeah, see fucking Celtic yesterday, 6-0, like,
Yeah.
for God, and against a team who were second in the league, like, for fuck's sake.
I didn't see that game, no.
Yeah,
What's that
6-0.
game?
So
I just saw the result, I didn't see any
did
of it.
Rangers win today? I wonder is it a Celtic Rangers final? Probably is. Sure.
Yeah. We must go.
If someone had any organise it. It isn't like you don't have any links.
Sure, look, we'll see. Be great to go out there sometime.
New year now, boys. January, February, maybe.
Oh, there's a man that just
Could we get no room in
Needs
Parkhead,
to
do you
be
think, to
sold.
set up the podcast?
Cheers, well, mate. Go get a box.
Yeah, it'd be all right.
Bit of atmosphere, though. You'd
Oh,
watch-
yeah,
we'd be
happen
able to do
itself.
the podcast with the game in the background. Like.
Should we just stick the mics on? The
old-
lavalier
the
mics
old
here.
lapel,
Just
is it, or-
go into the middle
or
of the crowd.
Lavalier, sorry, yeah. Yeah, no, I must say I saw a bit of the Celtic Rangers the kind of 5-10 minutes leading up to kickoff there in their derby game. That Celtic one, it was a 3-0, I think. For
Yeah.
Finish, but geez, the atmosphere was just incredible. Like,
Yeah.
and Enzo, was it?
Game in Edinburgh would be nice, too, though.
Endo even.
Be nice. Well, you probably get the train back there anyway, I suppose, wouldn't you?
So what's
Yeah,
the best
it's
way
like
to get
40
there?
minutes in the train.
All right.
Better crack, better buzz, I'd say.
Yeah, sure. Doesn't matter.
Great ball,
Right.
Highland.
Oh, pen.
No way!
Oh my
He turned over in
Yeah,
VR.
shit.
No way that's
Every
penalty.
day. Oh, it's a Schmenalty, all right. Why didn't he just kick the fucking thing in?
How is it a penalty?
Schmenalty, ref.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
God. I hope his ankle's okay.
I don't think so.
Oh.
I
What
hope
are
he's
you
ankle.
doing, Sanchez? He missed the fucking touch.
Oh, great ball from Casemiro.
Oh, lovely ball.
Onto his toe. Fofana in no man's land. Boom.
Shit touch.
Takes it around the go. No. There's a
like
clamp down on the foot
straight
there.
down the foot.
Silly
That
from
won't be turned
Sanchez.
over,
That's silly, Sanchez. There
No.
it is. Right onto the foot. Oh, did you like that, Benny? Watch.
I can't watch.
The arms
I
go back.
can't watch it.
Oh, he's a
Can't
dreadful
watch it.
keeper, lads. He's a fucking stone cold useless goalie.
But can you tell me why on earth they got rid of your man Kepa that cost them
No
a fortune
idea.
to bring in this donkey? No. Oh, I'm not going to say anything. Wait and see the fucker will save it.
Oh, my God.
But I mean, like in general, I don't think he's not like he could probably say this.
Oh, no,
It changes
his
nothing. I don't.
distribution, his feet. and
I
everything
don't
are
think
terrible.
Who are they? Are they missing someone?
Couldn't tell you.
They put
Probably have 10.
Did Kepa go on loan to Real Madrid? No.
He
Oh, that was last year, was
Yeah.
it?
Come on, Sanchez.
No way was
Make
that a
up for
dive.
it, Sanchez.
Jesus, Adam and Rob. I don't know what game you're watching. He nearly tore the ankle clean off him. Bruno, no, just don't fuck around with the jumping and stuttering. Just bury it, will you?
What, Sanchez?
Don't do the hop, skip, and a fucking tap. Just bury it. I'll take it. I'll
Bruno
take
tucks
it.
it into the bottom left
No
corner.
messing.
Sanchez
No messing.
dives the wrong way. 1-0 United.
Get
Ah,
it. Get it.
Thoroughly undeserved.
I fucking scored myself.
By far the better side.
Christ.
By far the better side.
Oh, God.
Ruud is celebrating like he won the league.
I'd be sitting down now, Rude.
Ash,
Because there's going to be two
in fairness,
goals
the poor old
pumped
Ruud.
in a minute.
You're probably right.
I'm telling
But
you.
in fairness to Ruud, he's got 1 week in the gig. He might as well try and fucking milk
Nice
his
to
shit
enjoy
out of
it
it.
anyway.
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
No matter what happens for the
I'm only
rest,
slagging like
no matter what happens to the rest of that man's career, he can always say he managed United for a week.
Yeah, I got one win.
Is there a little feint here? Just I don't know what he does. Kind of a flick of the head or something.
Oh,
Jesus, Ruud. I didn't realise he tore off like that now.
Nice coat though.
yeah, I said it the last day.
He
yeah,
looks
it
the
was nice
part,
goal.
doesn't he?
He does. Yeah.
Yeah. He actually looks very similar to your man, doesn't he? What's your man's name? Armin, is it?
Amarim.
Amarin.
Less grey.
Jesus, Paul, has he got kept at Bournemouth? Is he gone there now?
What was the story here? What's going on here?
Is that a mascot? I know.
No, it was a player.
Is it the goalie and a centre half hugging or
Yeah.
something?
The centre half wasn't watching.
It's very emotional, Benny. From
Oh my God.
poor old Highland.
I don't know, boys.
Highland had to throw the arms back to try and help himself land safely. You know.
It's
Mudryk,
terrible,
Jesus.
terrible goalkeeping.
It's shocking. He was going nowhere.
No,
if he just kind of
made a balls in the touch, he was going nowhere.
If he just shepherded him out
out over the line,
didn't have to commit at all.
Like whether it's a dive or not, it's still dreadful.
It isn't
the
a dive
in there. He catches him. It's soft as fuck.
Oh, it's soft as fuck. He taps his foot and he goes down like he's after being hit by a fucking sledge.
Shot by a sniper.
But sure, that's nothing fucking new in the game now. But dreadful goalkeeping. Jesus.
And you'd have to say, if it stays like this, the title race is down to 2 runners, boys.
Chelsea were never in it.
So,
oh gosh, Rashford coming off. Jesus.
There's a shock.
Big statement. This is Manchester United.
That donkey's on 300 to 350
Look at
grand.
the size of this fella. Or is he really far away from
NISTELROY is about 6'3" or 4" now, in fairness.
Jesus Christ.
He is small, Benny.
What the fuck is he?
Yeah. But as Shane said, he's not helped by NISTELROY being a big old unit.
Jesus.
And Van Nistelrooy was always one of those players that tog big too, wasn't he? Like,
He was always a big broad lad, yeah.
yeah.
Togged big.
No, some fellas tog bigger than the.
Well, you'd have your
They look
scrawny.
bigger
You're
tog.
talking about all the jumpers and everything is on.
No, no.
No, as in you'd have your
when they had the jersey on.
scrawny tall lad, and you'd have your broad tall lad. He was always a
Yeah.
big unit.
Cantona made himself look broader, didn't
He
he?
did, yeah. He always played with the shoulders back.
Yeah.
Chest out, shoulders
He was
back.
still, look, Ray Keane talked about him, lads. The guy was still over 6 foot. He was 6'1" or 2.
Was
Cantona.
he?
He was no fucking
Oh no, he wasn't.
snowflake,
He was
like.
big enough, yeah. But you couldn't call him a snowflake.
Because he said you go to games and lads be going, right, I'm going to leave it on Cantona today, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And he says he'd see it, you go out and you'd see the opposition centre half said the first time they'd played him in the league, say,
Yeah.
because Cantona was getting all the attention. And they'd be lining up in the tunnel and he said you'd see him looking over going, fuck it, they didn't realise quite how big he was, Because
This is where I'm unsure about Palmer, lads. Just look at him over there now, taking the corner and a big blow with a big.
Why is he doing that though? Is he not a striker? Out and out.
playmaker
more
kind of
a number 10.
Is he more of a free roaming?
But he's taking
kind of
fucking
a-
frees and he's taking corners.
His delivery is exceptional.
Yeah,
good.
he's a great crossing
Yeah.
free kick on him.
What a goal!
Surely it is offside.
Casiedo, is it?
That's a thunder
Surely it
bastard.
is offside. Casado
Told ya.
Casiedo with a
Told
belter
ya.
from the edge of the box.
There'll be 2 in here.
Corner, header out.
Come
hits
on,
it on
VAR.
the volley, low, bottom left-hand corner.
That was
Great goal.
That was a perfect
Come
goal.
on, VAR. There's a bit. He's blocking the goalie's sight. I know, there's a thunderbolt.
That was an absolute
Great finish.
thunderbolt. in
That's up
fairness.
there for Thunderbolt nominee anyway, even though it's not as good as Ayana's yesterday for
no,
Forest.
that's a super finish.
It was.
Adam is saying, am I right in saying Mudryk and Enzo? Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, did he get a touch?
Yeah, we were saying there earlier, Adam, about Enzo.
Casemiro hits clear. Oh, he meets
he
this on
cost
the
100
fucking
million.
meat. Oh, that's a
And-
beaut. Oh,
Great goal.
is Palmer offside?
No.
Hold on. Is Mudryk offside?
No. Straight through.
Are they checking this, no?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think so.
Oh, please don't tell me that's got to be ruled out. But the win rate for Chelsea when Enzo has been playing midfield is 35%. And the win rate when he hasn't been playing is 81%. And that's a fella that cost 100 or 110 million.
Is he
or
on
whatever.
there?
He's after
He's
coming
after
on.
coming on. Yeah.
That's when he has started now. So
Great finish,
ball.
Christ, yeah. Absolute
deserved.
beauty.
Deserved
jeez,
leveler.
yeah.
United didn't deserve to go ahead anyway. Yeah.
No, United aren't winning this game, sadly.
No, their chance was to.
You said it, Benny. You said it. There are going to be two quick fire goals to break their hearts. Oh, deflection. Oh, did it's gone down?
Here we go.
Oh, Jesus, Heinz, you nearly
Jeez.
nailed it.
Endo with a great chance. Ball comes back from Jackson and to the edge of the box. And
I
he
knew it
just
was
balloons
fucking.
it over
I
the
knew
bar.
it was fucking Enzo. You're calling him fucking Endo.
Oh yeah, whatever.
This is the book
The
with
fucking Argentinian lad.
with
What
the bad
more do you want?
stats.
Fernandez. We go with that altogether.
Yeah, but just look
With
at
the
him
bad
though.
stats.
Oh, it's a really awful touch. He should have just dinked that like.
He
where
should
was
have,
going
yeah.
with the fucking bull toe.
His every inch of his body is covered in tattoos. That man's not concentrating on football.
Who are you on about now?
Enzo.
Fernandez.
Enzo.
Enzo.
Some
So
lads love
I'm not
the ink,
surprised.
And he's running three chippers inside Ennis. Like, it's not fucking easy.
buddy. And he has to be at one of them at least 2 nights a week. Love those homemade chips, though.
But Garnacho's is the same, you see. The bleached head, he's too fucking slits.
It's a big South American thing, doesn't it? Get that fucking ink on.
He's tattooed down along
They all
here.
trying to tell a story or something.
They're not concentrating.
Oh, Jesus, what was that?
Christ almighty.
I know Beckham had
was that?
tattoos
The
and
amount
everything,
of
but
fucking daft and
The amount
Just
of
shit-free kicks.
Shit-free kicks. And just falling on fellas, like.
Tom Mack and Brian Marlin will be giving out about me giving out about tattoos.
well, at least it's picked up a small bit.
Yeah.
You can kind of feel like there's another goal coming.
I think there's a winner in it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Still ended up going backwards, though, Ah, Jesus Christ almighty.
United have won it back.
Oh.
Garnacho is inside the Chelsea. Oh, that's
why
a
would you even
fucking
try
dreadful
that?
effort. Good God, man.
There's the player on the pitch you'd sign, lads, if you were a manager for
No,
another
it's
team.
hard to look at either side and go, yeah, he's
Genuinely.
solid. Like, that's like, you're not scoring from there.
Like, the only one that looks to have any bit of quality at all is Palmer, in fairness.
Oh, Jesus, he did. Lucky to get the corner. I said it was going 3-4 metres wide. Brown to whip one in. No, play it short.
Yeah, well, 2v1, you have to take it on. Like,
Oh, nice ball. Oh.
good punch from the keeper, to be fair to him.
No, come on. You tripped over yourself.
Oh, the fella's falling. Jesus.
Yeah, it is. Not only is it stop-start, it's just, geez, the quality and... I've the absolute shite water out of the pitch or something here. Oh, handball.
Handball,
Oh,
sure.
God, that just kind of sums up. I think we'll do a bit of trivia, lads. 5
Go on,
questions
yeah,
to break
yeah, why
up this
not?
because
5
it's... 5 live trivia till as much and all as I'm loving this, but...
Flano
Let's
said
get
the
it ready
questions,
here.
did he?
Yeah, so we're probably in trouble straight away.
We are, yeah.
Fofana cost an awful lot of money as well, did he not?
Yeah, he wasn't cheap anyway.
Match
Chelsea are kind of in that phase there for the last few years, like United were a few years ago, overpaying for everyone. So
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to stick up a couple of questions, folks, and you can have a go at it.
yeah,
Now, first question. Eddie Jordan has been linked as an investor to which English rugby team? Jeez, thanks, fellow. Eddie Jordan. Where's Eddie Jordan living?
I got to say Harlequins. He's probably living in London, so
I'll
I'll chance Harlequins.
I'll go London Irish.
I did hear it.
This is hurting you, Benny, now.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it anyway. I know that. I didn't hear about him investing in anyone. So
Where are the Sharks?
Sale.
Sell, yeah.
Go with them, sure.
Yeah.
Go on,
Okay,
Cliff.
so who'd you go with? Harlequins.
Oh, I think it is Harlequins.
The answer is Eddie Jordan. Oh, hold on a second. London Irish. Boom.
Oh, well done.
Nice.
Yeah,
in,
well, sure,
Clive.
listen.
Well in. Well, that
You
makes sense. I
take a
suppose.
stab. You take a stab.
He's one of our own, sure.
Yeah, that would have made sense.
Yeah, there's a logical argument there for it.
Yeah. Question number 2. Arsenal's Robert Pires played 9 games with which other Premier League team?
Say that again.
Arsenal's Robert Pires. Remember Robert Pires?
Yeah.
Played 9 games with which other Premier League team?
I'm going to say West Ham.
London team. Don't think it was Fulham. Who else is down there? For some reason, I'm going to go Derby. I don't know why. But,
All right.
Benny, you having a pop?
Yeah, I'm gonna go West Ham as well.
It's not what I know, like, so it's a guess.
Aston Villa. Fuck, I remember it actually there now.
Jesus, and I had a picture of him in the claret and fucking blue, like
Yeah.
Wrong team, Shad. Right colours.
No. Number 3. Which player holds the record for the most Champions League final losses?
Ooh.
Ooh, that's tough, though.
Champions League losses.
Juventus, maybe?
Juventus lost a few, yeah. Inter.
Chelsea lost a few.
Did Inter lose any?
Not many.
Not that many, though. 1 or 2, maybe, max.
Rob went for Bolton. Yeah, I was wondering myself, but it's no, Aston Villa was the one to lose the most Champions Leagues. Oh, don't worry, Xerxes coming on.
How many have United lost?
2.
2. Oh,
8.
No, 08.
Oh, Jesus.
no, we won 08. They beat us in 09. Lads, I have to go to the bathroom. I'm going to put you out of your misery.
Go on, put us out of our misery.
Keane. Just putting it out there.
Excuse me. Evra with Monaco. What?
Patrice.
Just click
With
that.
Monaco?
Click that dock when you want to knock it off.
How long was he there?
Monaco United 2. Is that the record? No. Oh no, he lost 2 with Juventus as well. 4.
Oh yeah, he was with Juventus after United.
Juventus.
He said they were dogs.
Yeah. Xerxes through, and he falls to the ground from a half tackle. Still has the ball, though. No.
He said, I think we were having this conversation before, weren't we? He was talking about the training sessions at Juventus.
Yeah. And even if you'd only run fucking 3K in the game, you came on for the last 10 minutes and you had to do 7K afterwards.
Yeah.
So they wanted everyone to do a minimum of 10K a game.
Yeah.
So they absolutely flogged him. He
Yeah.
said, flogged him. And if you broke down, they didn't give a shit. They
didn't
just
give a
kept
fuck.
fucking going.
Jesus, yeah. Still lost a few Champions Leagues, though.
Still lost a few Champions Leagues. They probably got more out of themselves. He credits him with extending his career. Like,
Yeah.
interesting guy.
Yeah, I like him, yeah. Seen more of him these days, aren't we?
Yeah, he's doing a lot on social
Yeah.
media and stuff like that as well.
Yeah. He's,
Did he do something with a raw chicken or something that went viral? And
yeah.
something very out there altogether.
He did, actually, yeah. He told a story there, and I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
He did something, was it out the fucking garden or something?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember.
He said he just doesn't give a fuck anymore. Just does whatever he wants. And,
That's the thing.
yeah. Oh, interesting fella. And well liked by the old United pros.
Yeah.
By Neville and Keane and those. Like,
Rooney
seem to have a lot of
loves
respect
him,
for him.
yeah.
So, always a good sign of a fella.
For
Said
sure.
it took him 6 months to get up to speed when he came to United.
With language and everything.
Yeah, he said himself and Vidic were signed at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
And he said the two of them were absolutely fucking stink for the first 6 months.
Stink bad footballers.
Yeah, until
Jesus.
they got used to the physicality and the fitness needed for the Premier League.
Okay. What club did he come from?
Just it's a
Some
good question.
French team,
Yeah,
somewhere.
probably was. I can't remember. Clive might know now when he comes back, but it was interesting. Like, you'd have said Vidic was a success from the minute he arrived, but he wasn't. Like,
Yeah, I liked Vidic.
teak tough defender.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not just giving out. I wouldn't give out about United for the sake of it. I like those players. You'd have huge respect for, and
Yeah.
I didn't do any more there since Clive because I didn't want to hit the answer instead of the question.
Well, did they miss any goal chances? Loads of them.
Oh, 6 or 7.
Oh, yeah. Xerxes, I suppose, should be on a hat
Xerxes
trick.
was kind of gone through there, and then he half fell down. And oh, Palmer, go on, Palmer. Oh, that's
Mudrick.
Jeez, I thought it was
Corner
Palmer.
kick.
Looks very like him.
Will we go with one more?
Go for one more.
Might as well, sure, yeah.
We promised him 5.
We're on a roll, like.
Now, this is a multiple choice.
All right.
Just to make it interesting for anyone watching. Peter Check has a YouTube channel showcasing what unique talent. So your options are baking, astrology, playing the drums, or juggling.
I'm going to say juggling. I have no idea.
The fact he was a goalkeeper actually
Yeah,
juggling mightn't be
exactly,
a bad one.
yeah.
I'm going to go drumming.
Yeah, juggling makes sense.
You wouldn't go up for the other one. At least
astrology.
we're guaranteed one of us is going to be
Yeah,
right.
I go with astrology.
Let's see.
I think it is astrology.
It is playing the drums. Well,
Playing the drums.
I'll take that.
Yes.
Well, I knew sure it'd have to be something handsy anyway.
Keller,
Yeah.
I'd say you're the only one to get a question right so far. But anyway.
I'm on a hat trick, Shane.
Sure, you're looking at the answers all week, sure.
That's it, Shane. And last one in our 5 live. Who has the record for the most smashed guitars in a concert tour? 2004 is when it was. The record was made.
I know it.
Willie Nelson.
No. Fuck, I know this.
One more waiting for you.
Oh,
Like.
God. Just give me a second.
Sure, that's. I don't think it's. I think Metallica would have outgrown all that
No,
years.
no.
2004. It's not White Stripes now or something,
it was,
is
it
it?
was,
Were they? But sure, that was kind of. Well,
was
Green Day were even before that again.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
I would have thought Nirvana, but you're 2004.
No, it's not Nirvana.
Oh Jesus, yeah.
not Green Day either.
Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
In their 2004 tour, Garnacho. Oh Jesus, I thought it was in.
It's hardly.
Whoa, that was.
Is it Oasis?
That was close. For two,
Maybe Liam bet a few off an all or something.
No.
most guitars smashed in one concert. No, in a concert tour.
Oh, it's killing me. I know the answer.
I'm going to go for what? Who did I say there?
I'm going for the Chili Peppers.
You're going for the Chili
I'm going to
Peppers.
go for White Stripes or something fucking.
no, Jesus.
But you know these guys who try to look fucking.
No, they weren't like that.
Fuck it. It was a thing.
It
It was a
It
talking
wasn't-
point. It was a thing.
Who do you know who was big back then? Who were the crowd? Dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
Arctic Monkeys.
No. Were they?
You're a bit of a Ponce American.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a. Is there a?
Dun, 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 dun,
I know
dun.
the song.
Yeah.
What were the name of the fucking band? Or what was that fucking song even?
Jesus.
Queens of the Stone Age.
No.
That was that band that I'm on about anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
But no, I haven't a clue, so I.
Just give me one more second.
No,
Oh, jeez, science, come on.
you haven't thought of it by now. You're not going to think of it.
Fuck it. It was a thing. It was a thing.
Thank you, Adam. Yeah. Couldn't fucking think of him. Rob Dunn reckons it's.
Dave Grohl's band. No.
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters. No, it wasn't Foo Fighters.
Paul O'Connell.
Bad
Torres
good answer.
always tore
Go on,
Village a
fuck
new
it.
one.
Is it Oasis?
Out of line.
Was it Oasis? No, it wasn't Oasis.
Who have you gone for, so?
Chili Peppers. I went for.
You?
Doesn't matter.
I suppose I'm committed to Queens of the Stone Age at this stage anyway.
I know the answer, but I can't fucking think.
Matthew Bellamy from Muse. 140 fucking guitars. Wow.
What?
It's a fucking scandal.
Wow.
Oh no, it's not. That's not who I was thinking of. So
So you didn't know the answer after all
no,
that?
I didn't.
I actually did.
5 minutes of procrastination.
I
was wrong anyway.
considered Muse for like
they were shit.
a
Yeah.
millisecond going, nah, that wasn't their style. Just goes to show you how fucking much
Good
I know
band,
about
though.
Muse. But they're
The
another
band
one of those
were famous
bands.
for smashing guitars. Maybe it was.
Muse kind
Nirvana
of.
Guns
would
N'
have been the
Roses,
ones.
was it?
Yeah,
Maybe Guns N' Roses.
a bit, but more Nirvana. It was more Nirvana thing than anything else.
Yeah, you're talking early 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never
It was a
got
real
that.
grunge thing
Yeah.
more than.
Yeah.
Jesus, Muse, fucking hell. But they had that 1 to 2 album run where they were absolute
Yeah, savage.
mammoths,
Yeah, they
and
were
then
brilliant.
they're gone. Gone
Yeah.
like a fart in the wind.
A lot of it is gone now, isn't it?
Oh, where was that going?
Garnacho thumps the cross too far.
Cirksey has to get in front of the defender there. That's dreadful.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he looks poor.
He looks off the pace.
I thought the first day. Oh,
What fell there?
you shrugged it over the laptop.
All right,
game.
sorry. Three minutes left of this misery. Christ, a dreadful game.
Don't touch him.
Yeah, no, it's been pretty poor.
So where did the Lions
Actually-
head come out of? What's the meaning behind that? The Premier League. Just, I suppose, what?
What's
The
this,
best
Benny?
of the best. The logo. Premier
I don't
League.
know, yeah.
Lions head. Just.
The three lions, I suppose, the all English.
Yeah, it must be sure.
Oh.
It's probably a nod to that too, like
Okay.
the English
Because it's
Premier
the
League.
English League, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Should have thought of that actually.
There's also three lions on the Clare shirt. One of the lads' father keeps writing to the county board asking him to remove him.
The three Lions. The three All Irelands.
No, that's the Clare crest has three lines in it, same as the.
Oh, sorry,
English
okay.
crest. It's very similar.
I did not know that, Shane.
Okay.
Lads, like the final pass, the first pass, the fucking control, everything in this game has just been a
quality was
fucking
dreadful.
miss.
Oh, the pitch doesn't look great, but
Off.
The pitch
Yeah,
is
that's,
nothing to do with the fella and not being able to control the ball.
I remarked it earlier on. It's a bit bumpy when you look across the lines.
Oh, that's sneaky from Martinez, all right.
I love looking at.
again, there's nothing in it. Like
I love looking at Crow Park when you're at the level. See the big taper
Like-
off to either side.
Oh, the pitches are
very very big.
Yeah,
like,
Crow
yeah.
Park
the
back
rise
in the
in
day
middle.
before they did it up. So there's a photo from the '97 All Ireland final of, I think it was Brian Lohan or Liam Dial going to block down John Leahy, and it's taken from ground level,
Yeah.
and you can see one of Leahy's full legs, and the other leg you're
Oh,
missing.
hold on, they're
you're
checking for
missing
a red
about
card
6 inches of the fucking.
Oh, he's gone. He could be red carded here. I think it's a yellow, to be honest.
He's over. He's obviously further away. Like.
No, it's the ground was so unlevel. The pitch was dreadful
Okay. All right.
back in the '90s, and it was an awful pitch.
Jesus. Okay.
But like Thurles was considered the best pitch,
yeah, hurling pitch anyway. Yeah.
but it was a dreadful fucking.
Yeah.
What are they looking for a red card for? Because they grabbed him by the bollock.
In
no,
fairness,
he
no.
throws the studs out.
He
and
went in
kinda-
with the studs down, to
he
be
kinda
fair.
I don't know.
reefs the knee a bit, but I don't know if they just said play on.
Poor fella.
Lucky enough now. If he got more purchase on it, I think he was gone for sure.
That was never red. Jesus.
No, he's trying to take him out, as in not in
Aye,
run
it's a
past him. He's
tactical
not
yellow,
actually,
like,
he's not
yeah.
actually trying to
No.
hurt him. So I don't think so. Yeah.
One more, he'll miss again.
Hey, Colin, what was the final score? Last
Hey,
I saw
Colin,
was
hey, Alex.
last I saw was 3-1. Hey, Alex.
It was 3-1 we heard last column. Did he? I presume he won anyway.
Just another regular even at the new camp.
Goal here on out, boy.
Oh, get it off. Get it. Don't let him get onto that left peg. Oh.
It was never under.
No. Too many heads.
I was going to say, could United hit him in the break here, but highly unlikely. Put it up the pitch, will ya? Last chance to
Ref
look
is surely going to blow it.
there was because of the VAR check, sure.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. This has to be the final play of the game. Garnacho goes down the left.
Can United steal it at the death?
Corner kick. Is there time to take it?
Minced it.
You have to let him take it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you'd imagine he'd be lynched if he didn't, like.
It's Manchester United.
Paul Amorim has a lot on his plate, hasn't he?
Jesus, he's a lot in his platelets.
He does.
Be very interesting.
If he turns it around, he'd be up there with the greatest
Be-
managers
be-
of all time.
very interesting to see if he can get this crowd playing some decent
Oh,
stuff.
thank you.
Get up, Martinez.
Thank
It's the
you.
last play
Slowed
of the
it.
fucking game.
He's loaded, boys.
Oh, the old boots half off.
Well, you
3-1
just get up
Barca
and let him
finished.
take the corner.
Alex is an Espanyol fan. I did not know that. Who scored for Barca, Cullum? Yamal, was he playing? Surely.
Oh,
He's some bit of stuff, isn't he?
No, he's a class bit of stuff. Be alright, they're got to the new camp for the day, wouldn't it?
Yeah, really cool stadium, in fairness.
I was outside it, alright.
I've called him to thank Benny. I was in it the once, saw Messi stick one in top corner, but
season ticket or
we got the doer. Bruno puts in last play of the game.
Christ.
That is fucking muck.
Doesn't even
and
clear the
that's
first
it.
defender.
He doesn't
The last
even
corner, last kick of the game, can't get it past the first defender.
septic.
Absolutely dreadful. Two shit teams.
At least it wasn't a defeat for poor old RUUD.
Yeah.
One more game now, and he's.
Can he stay unbeaten? Like, is it?
That's it, sure. Yeah,
Who's
I'd like
next?
to see RUUD do alright.
Who's next?
Leicester. They played Leicester in the cup the other
Away,
night, but Leicester
sure.
had a second string outfit playing.
Leicester
Yeah.
away.
No, United are home again.
Have we 2 home games in a row?
We've a run of home games, I think.
He's only played.
Actually, sorry, I'm not sure about the Leicester game, but I know there's a bunch of games. I think even after it again, they have a run of
next weekend.
they have a run of home games. Yeah, it is. Yeah, next weekend, and your man is coming in, I think, on the 11th or something.
Should have more than Fabian. Yeah, he's only had 4 away games out of what did they play now? 11.
Who? Hurtseler?
Yeah, they played 11 games, and he was saying they were asking him like, you know,
Was it 10 after this weekend or 11?
maybe it was.
Anyway, sure, doesn't matter,
10,
but,
whatever it
United,
was,
Leicester, 2 p.m. next Sunday. United are at home.
Yeah, I'd heard right. They had a run of home games, but
They were asking, was he ever at Anfield? And he was saying, I stood outside it once. He says, he was never in it. You know.
yeah,
You think a manager of that status would have been
Yeah.
at least in the Anfield. He says,
yeah,
no.
yeah. Jesus, yeah.
It's pity Benny, Brighton and City are on next Saturday at 5:30. I'm sure we'll be doing the rugby on the Friday. We'll hardly do something on the Saturday as well. It'll be a nice game for you to watch.
Unless Arse, you want to come down and do Saturday, I'll do it with you. It's up to yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to. Yeah.
Sure, we'll see. We'll put it out what we're doing anyway.
With Friday night.
We'll definitely
now.
be doing the All Blacks game on the Friday night anyway. That's for sure and certain. Ireland, the All Blacks, 8 o'clock in the Aviva Stadium.
Yeah, I'm in Sligo now Friday evening. Friday. I don't know when I get back. What time is it at?
8. If
8.
you're ready for kick-off, sure we'll only be on 10 minutes
Yeah.
What a win for North Forest. West Ham, lads, Lopetegui has to be gone soon if it keeps up.
Oh,
They're going.
they've been
shred.
really
And what harm, I actually don't. I'd like to see him do alright there. Like West Ham should be doing alright. They're a big club, like.
Yeah, they did alright last few seasons. Again,
Beaten
I know they didn't like the style of football Mize was playing with them, but
big win for Spurs. 1-0 down at half time.
so Forest stayed
Villa
third.
went to pieces,
Chelsea up to 4th after their
Chelsea up what to 4th.
after their
It's hard to
point.
believe. Looking at
18
that,
points.
looking
Yeah.
at that there this evening, it's hard to believe Chelsea are top 4.
Hard to believe.
Jesus,
They had a kind of a handy enough running games though. Like they're kind of
there it is now. Yeah, here we
they'll
go.
drop points in any
Arsenal
of the
down to
meaningful
5th.
matches.
Brighton down 1.
Obviously, it's
down
goal
to
difference
8.
for
Chelsea up.
themselves and
Well,
Villa.
Chelsea, Arsenal, and
Villa all on the same
all on the
points.
same on 18 points. But
Tottenham hanging in there.
7 points
just behind
behind
them.
Liverpool at this stage. Like
Brighton are in there. That's to see Notts Forest up there is brilliant.
that's
Wow.
brilliant.
Wow.
United up to 13th.
What happened to Leicester?
No,
Fell
I think we
apart,
started
really,
there,
didn't
Shane, did we?
Sure, look, they were overachieved and they were quite an old team when they won the league that time.
I
Like,
suppose, yeah.
and a few players sold and all that kind of stuff. The Broncos and the Ravens in the
Oh.
NFL. Derrick Henry,
Will you watch that? You will.
touchdown.
Well, that was on. That's on now.
That's on now.
Yeah, it starts at 6 o'clock every Sunday.
Okay.
We'll have to do an all NFL game.
We will,
lads.
yeah.
Yeah, we might turn it on. It'd be ideal actually to turn it on there now after an old soccer game.
Yeah, for sure. It's on there now. Sure, throw it on.
Lions
You can
and the
stay-
Packers. That'll be a good game later on. Colts and the Vikings. So it'll be alright too.
Yeah, so the plan is next Friday night.
Is that in the Aviva?
So Rafina,
It's on in Dublin, yeah.
Alma got 2 and Rafina got 1, and he said Yamal was class. Excellent.
Almo,
Nice to see
yeah.
that now.
Almo was a
Got him,
great
to be
signing.
fair. Alma was a great
Yeah,
signing.
great
Not
signing.
bad money. Was it 40 or 50 million?
Yeah, I think so. And I think they probably know well they'll go back for Nico Williams then next summer maybe with the big money offer.
Yeah, I'd agree, Paul. I think NFL Red Zone, I was trying to explain that to the boys, is probably the way to go on. We'd have live action plays for 3 hours here of a Sunday.
Yeah.
Next Sunday game we'll do back to back. We'll do NFL after it.
So what's that? It's on around 6, is it, in the evening or what?
Yeah, it starts.
We'll make a night of it, and sure.
6:30 would be perfect. Finishing a 6:30 game and stick on the NFL for a couple of hours.
That's on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if they stay down at Heinz, we can be going home at that.
Yeah.
Do one of them or iPod.
And the following weekend we have our boxing. So
Fox following weekend.
Yeah, really looking forward to that. Jeez. Are we going to see Mike Tyson
may
just for that 20 minutes return to the days of ore? Or are we going to see an old man get the head poked off him by a fella in his prime?
We might do that Ireland-Argentina game before the boxing. We'll see how things are going.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. That game would be a cracker. Argentina are
She's a
flying.
good game, yeah.
That will be a good game. So,
yeah.
All we can say is thank you so much for everyone who watched. Please leave any comments, subscribe if you haven't. Like the video
afterwards as well. It's a big help. There's no like at all in the video, and there's 70 still watching. Hit the old like button there.
Just with no old stories at all this time round.
Oh, no. Sure. The game was so good.
The game was great.
The game was so good, so we're just engrossed.
Yeah.
You'll see plenty of stuff on social media in the coming weeks, lads. We have a pile of clips to get out. So
Yeah, we do, yeah.
We'll be seeing lots of stuff there over the next week or two.
Now, when Katie's fighting, that's going to be at 2 a.m, so we'll probably have a lot of stories that night, I think.
Oh, yeah, we'll have
definitely have a lot of stories
because we'll have a right few cans.
Yeah.
Well, especially if we do the rugby before it.
Yeah. Oh, so. Jesus, yeah. Yeah.
But, yeah.
Might get a guest on for that, you wouldn't know.
Yep.
You never know, there might be someone around.
A bit of Irish music, you wouldn't know.
Please like, subscribe, comment, and keep an eye out for our stuff on social media.
Yeah, share it around.
And spread the
and
word.
Thanks for all those who commented and joined us.
Yeah, it was great. It's great having interaction.
To have in the chat box.
Makes a huge difference.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Really do appreciate it.
For sure, yeah.
And United are back.
United are...
We're fucking back, lads.
Yeah. They could see Ronaldo back yet.
He has some job ahead of him, Amarin, lads. I mean, frightening to think what he has to do to get him back to...
He's big into the development of the player again, like we were talking about.
Oh, Hurtseler,
back to the academy player. That's why, Fletcher probably word in, get a few of them boys through.
They need a few.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I think we're done. We'll put it out in our socials during the week, so just to confirm.
I will definitely do the All Blacks game.
Yeah, I don't want to miss the All Blacks game.
If there's only me and you, we'll do it like.
Yeah. And that'll be a cracker. It's a great occasion. Always there. So.
That don't come around too often. The All Blacks at home, so you'd have to do it.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Anyway, all right.
Cool.
Cheers, everyone.
See you again. Thank you.
We'll talk to you soon.
Spread the word. Cheers. Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks very much.